Any concerns or comments?
Can we slow down on the effects, guys?
Yeah. Chill out there, buckos. Cool. Alright, so last we left off, if I am wrong, I don't remember the time exactly. I want to say it was early morning. You all were resting in a grove outside of the vineyard. And let's see. Ooh, I don't even have the thingy. Okay. Says at 12 p.m. you all left to the vineyard. Oh, that is right, because it was still the same day. Okay. That being said, I don't think we discussed this yet. Maybe this is the problem we have. You guys getting to the vineyard, I asked if you guys wanted to rest or do anything while you're here, since it's noon. A full rest would wake you guys up, and it would be, well, 8 p.m. I don't know if you guys want to continue that way.
Didn't we have a long rest?
No, we actually already rested, and we woke up
Yeah.
in the morning.
Exactly.
Remember what time?
I think it was, like, early morning? I could be wrong.
Oh, 6
Yeah.
a.m.
Yep.
We had basically twiddled away the rest of the day doing prepping for stuff and taking a rest in the dude's house with him and woken up in the morning.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Okay, cool. William, did you get your spells figured out?
Yeah, they would date and discuss the whole thing.
I just wanted to make sure you got them all.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, so that's perfect. Because the first thing that I will have happened, since I'm nice, is that as you all awaken for the day, 6 a.m., bright morning, nice and sharp and early, you've noticed that the normal morning fog has come in, and would you look at that? Your best pal, your friendliest pal, Tug, comes walking down the path of the woods here. Looks to be in good health. Doesn't seem to be injured or in any way. He does carry a little torch with him, so you guys can assume that he maybe traveled through the night. But for the most part, he looks in good shape. And Tug, as you come out into this beautiful open landscape, you see this small little cottage building where what you can assume is the house for this large vineyard. And as you look out and see the vineyard, you can see that quite a lot of it is just destroyed. There's small craters here and there that looks as if something's been uprooted and destroyed. You can see wilting flowers left and right. The vineyard looks looks more like death than probably anything you guys have seen in a while. And so I ask you all, what would you like to do?
Well, seeing Tug, Dee Dee's gonna run over to him as soon as she does. Tug! Are you alright?
You left me alone in that windmill. I don't like that windmill.
I'm sorry about that, but we kinda had to get going and you weren't waking up. I left you a note in my weapon.
I'm okay. Nothing a little nap couldn't fix.
Well, it's nice to have you back.
I miss anything important?
We had a bit of a talk last time about, formation and communication and whatnot.
Also, we don't have the sword anymore.
What?
Well, it was a gift. We were supposed to bless it and then return it, so that's gone.
I do have Jotun's silver hammer though. I left you mine, but here. Let's exchange.
I'll stick with my axe, thanks. Not really a hammer kind of person.
Right. Well, I should at least bless it for you.
You know, Tug, anything's an axe if you hit it hard enough.
Yo, where's the fuck? That's
That is a very good point.
And that was a Warhammer, right, Jotun?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, we both had warhammers.
Cool. I just want to make sure that I got this right.
Stat block matters.
Not really with silver, but naming
Yeah.
purposes. Okay. So, as you all convene, talking about some previous events, getting Tug back up to speed. He tells you that his way of finding you guys was heading back to Valaki as planned, and he spoke to Erwin. Unfortunately, Erwin didn't tell him much. He just said, very simply, your party lies west, towards the southwest by the vineyard. Continue following the path, and you'll find them in time. But the night that you left, the night that he left Valaki, he did mention that the Festival of the Sun has begun. Right about midnight or so is whenever he left, maybe 1 a.m. And there were some early morning risers who were already starting to commence dancing, as well as some traders that had come in. So, remember, it is the Saivat, 7th day of the week. The Festival of the Sun has begun. So just remember that if you guys go back to Valaki. Other than that, yeah, he's here back at the vineyard. And the other Mardikovs are going to come and meet Tug as well, interact with him, and again, Tug, they just tell you stories of like how beautiful the wine was. They tell you that there were 3 different wines that they produced. What was that? I don't remember the name. You could probably find them. But they're essentially, they get better with each tier you go up. So the third one is the least, the second's the best, and then the first one is like their prized possession. And since their vineyard's been dead, they can't really grow these things, obviously. And so they tell you that wine is kind of the backbone of the land of Barovia. You won't find much you won't find much ale or really any cider. You'll find mostly just wine in a lot of the areas, and it helps a lot of people cope with the shitty world that is Barovia. So we're gonna bump an hour on the time, give you guys a moment to prep anything else, and then I'm going to ask you where you guys would like to start today.
I would like to inform Tug about an unfortunate passing because he probably doesn't know about it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Notice, looking around, you notice it's just Deirdre, Jotun, Mug, William, and Doru.
Tug, is marked. He didn't make it.
What happened? How come every time I leave, you guys let somebody die?
He exploded into ashes in Deirdre and I's hands. It seems like, at least to me, he was kept alive long enough to pass on a message, like he was a messenger.
What was the message?
Out of character, I have a shitty memory.
I can't help you with this one.
Me neither.
And-
I mean, can we roll
Yeah.
history to, I don't know,
You
remember
guys
things?
serious? The guy dies and you don't even remember what he said.
No, you can't roll history on your memory.
Okay.
I remember something about him saying something about the mage and Strahd, and that Irina is with Strahd. Doru mentioned the mage being the one vampire that ended up turning him, and I think that was it before he went just poof.
Poof.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Can't leave you guys anymore. You're letting everybody die.
It is not by choice, I can tell you that.
Oh, and speaking of death, you should know our friend Jotun here might have switched sides.
What?
Well, and as you look at Jotun, you do notice his skin is much darker, his eyes are pitch black, and there's this small sense of emaciation, like he hasn't eaten in a while to him. He breathes a little heavy, but for the most part, he still seems like himself. And then you see Doru scratching his neck, looks at him, and he goes, "Well, he was succumbing to death, and I turned him."
So that's 3 deaths.
Yeah, also Doru tried to kill himself while you were gone as well.
Nobody else is dying. No more deaths.
But I mean, in my defense, I didn't want him to die. You know, it was for the greater good. I promise.
You did what you had to do.
No. He literally just shoved a dagger into his heart, twisted that bitch, and that was his solution.
Oh yeah, well, I figured.
I was more talking about saving Jotun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought maybe if I die, then it would cleanse him, and maybe he could get his light back. But they didn't feel too comfortable with that one.
He's fine. He's fine. He's up, and he looks relatively.
Robert's actually going to turn to Jotun and be like, how have you been doing? Nobody's really checked up on you lately.
I'm alright. There's a lot going on, you know? Trying to get through it.
I remember you had a walk. Did you have a good walk? Did it help clear your head?
Yeah, it was interesting. Definitely interesting.
Oh, I had a really good walk. It made the best stir fry.
I remember stir fry.
Oh my god, so do I.
Anyway, what are you doing, Tandon?
What is
Whatever I want.
All right, fair enough.
William? How are you doing? Your legs feeling okay?
Yeah, it feels a bit numb, but other than that, I think I can still walk.
Good. Glad that we're all relatively okay. How's your lycanthropy doing over there?
I'm working on it. And when you mentioned that, you see Deirdre gets a little agitated and fingers kind of glow again as she taps against her leg.
Ah, so you are trying to do something. I've been noticing that lately.
All right. Anything else?
Can we just destabilize the central economy?
Yeah, as long as
What?
you get enough money. Take down the banks of Barovia.
Dude, alright.
Alright,
Oh.
hell yeah, you guys are gonna kill Valaki for me.
Fucking
I
A, dude.
thought we
Hey.
were talking about
Good
real
baby.
life. My bad.
Oh, alright, well,
Oh.
anyway, if that's all, as you guys are all talking getting ready for the next step, whatever that may be, you see that the old man comes up to you and he goes, "All right, you all need to get out of here. You're wasting too much time on my land. I need it to be restored as soon as possible. Go, quickly." And he's gonna shoo you guys on out. Where are you going?
I guess we're going toward the wine yard. Also, Tug, you should try and stick by Jotun.
I thought we were going to the hill where the druids are supposed to be.
Why do I need to stick by him?
In battle. It's just a formation thing. We'll tell you about it later.
Alright.
What? Why? So, we're not gonna try and, like, cleanse this now?
Don't we need to kill the druids and get the stone back for that?
No, that's like a later on thing, I thought, because we have to run around and find 3 stones, not just 1.
I fundamentally misunderstood some stuff then.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't. Mugwort did. What? Yes.
Oh, okay.
You need to get the stones back to cleanse the vineyard.
Yeah.
If you,
Okay, so I did not understand that. That doesn't make sense in my brain.
It's okay.
We got nothing to cleanse the vineyard with. We need to
So-
get stuff.
I thought we were gonna cleanse it with our fucking swords.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
do you want to go to the vineyard with your swords and cleanse it?
No.
Sure.
Please, God,
There's
no.
a map
I'm pretty
for
sure
it.
he would hate us.
No, you guys can go to the vineyard if you want.
We start slashing all the grapes and stuff.
No.
my
Oh
God,
my god.
dude.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna go find whatever the fuck we have to find.
Where are you
So-
going?
You want to head south to the hill, or we could head east out off to this other X that he marked out for us and go
Well,
check
I
out
mean,
over there.
that one is closer, it looks like.
Yeah, let's go to the south.
Yeah.
All right. We are heading
Deal with
south,
these freaking druids.
south to the X on the hill.
Oh, that kind of hurt my heart a little bit.
How do you think he feels about his vineyard? Like, they killed that shit. Alrighty. So, you guys die. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Where are we going again? Oh, right over here. And then,
After the party dies, can I control undead to just finish the rest of the campaign real quick?
only if you're strong enough.
I got you. Can I roll for it? Is that like a D100?
No. Yep. That'll happen.
Drago, I feel like you really like to kill the party.
No, I literally do not.
He likes to joke about it.
Yeah, you joke about it a lot though.
All the time. Because it's funny, you know?
And it's only happened in every campaign I've played.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Pretty much.
actually, yes, one time.
Actually, yes. He's not wrong.
That's amazing.
Alright, let me update your guys'
Great.
character tokens real quick. You gotta make sure that these are all correct. No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like spells.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Sorry, this is taking long.
Oh no, I passed them out. That's right. Okay. I got scared for a second. I thought I messed up with my number of bottles.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that your character is not just Mugwort.
Artemisa Vulgaris.
Yep.
Licit maledictus.
Huh?
Tua sit maledictus. See your family be cursed. That's how I'm gonna hex people.
Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. I like that.
What language is that?
Latin?
Ah, yeah.
I see.
Yeah. It's the magic language, you know.
The edgiest language.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Almost done.
Lies.
Maybe. Maybe not. Who's asking?
I don't think it was a question.
Oh,
I think it was an accusation.
okay.
Or a statement, perhaps?
But those were both questions.
English lessons.
Alrighty then.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Man, it is fucking cold in this bitch.
You can turn that off. One thing I will say that they need to do is make it so I can scroll while I drag things in the fucking page.
Jesus.
Alright. Welcome to I'm just kidding. Alrighty. So, you all make your way through the pathway, heading southwest of the vineyard. And as you begin to make your way down, you guys notice the droplets of rain that start to begin dropping, a few bits of thunder, as you see that the trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Cairn is essentially like a stone or metallic coffin, usually something that you would build not underground, you know, to the way that you can put it on display and so on. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. As you look up at the hill, you do notice someone who seems to be riding up the hill. This figure seems to be a dark man with a black cape. His shoulder pads are nice and pristine, glimmering as the lightning strikes. You can see it kind of gives you a view of this man. But most importantly, he is on top of a hell horse, a nightmare. A horse completely engulfed in flames as he slowly walks to the hill. I will give you a heads up now. Each of these dark squares is 50 feet. Each of the tiny squares are 25.
Wow, that's a long
Holy
distance.
shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I can only move one
Oh,
tiny
shit.
square.
Yeah. I will give you guys about 300 feet of movement to go ahead and get closer.
Okay.
Alright. Tug, you want to be up here next to me? That 4-3.
Yes, 300.
And then I'm gonna dash. Actually, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you got 6.
Whoosh. Foggy. Alright. As you all begin making your way up the path, you see the man too continues, walking slowly but surely up and towards the top of this hill. As you all are getting closer, you can see that the dirt trails, that there are dirt trails that run along the hillside as it climbs, forming two concentric rings. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah, that encircle the entire hill. You can tell that each cairn, which are these little gray squiggly things, is a 10-foot high mound of slimy black rocks. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys another 150 feet. All right. You guys see more cracks of thunder hitting the rocks that are on the top of this hill. And the man continues up, disappearing from sight. Okay. At this point, come on out, Dory will hop out of your pocket, Jotun, and he'll say, coming back into normal form, and he'll say to the group, I don't like this. There's a storm a-brewing. What's the plan here?
I don't think any of us like this.
What's the plan here, though? Should we, just walk up? I don't really know if I know this place.
I don't think anybody knows this place, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I kind of recognize that guy.
He's got a weird stink to him, that's for sure, but there's a lot of stink here. These cairns are gross smelling.
Hey, Doru, in case you do have to stay in your humanoid form, do you want my pelt so you don't get hit with the rain?
Yeah, nah, I'll be fine. It's raining now and I seem to not be affected.
I just want to make sure that you're not gonna get hurt or anything.
Well, that's part of life, getting hurt. But don't worry about me. As long as I can stay quick, I'll be alright. I'll kill him.
Sorry, you want to just kill him?
Well, yeah. If we know that guy and it's who we think it is, why would I not want to just kill him? Like, isn't that kind of our... I mean, I know we're here to save the wine yard and stuff. Yeah, that's part of it, but like... Well, 2 for 1, you know?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we can kill him right now.
Well... I'll just follow your lead. You guys will make the decisions.
So, one, we're
There's...
gonna... Go ahead.
There's something that I think I can do, but since 2 of our party members are currently of the undead sort, it's kind of a last resort. And if I do it, at least those 2 should be running for the fucking hills. Not this hill, but a different one.
Okay, realistically, we don't have a plan. It's not like we can just walk up here and start smacking people, especially if that is who we think it is, right?
Can I investigate these cairns?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a investigation. Oh, you got a point there.
I will give him guidance.
Alright, you can roll D4, William. Okay.
Okay, it's
So-
15.
Yeah, so these are essentially burial mounds. People of great value or warriors or, you know, anyone like a part of a tribe, if like a family member goes down or something like that. This is the kind of graves that like old Vikings and berserkers or like tribal warriors would give out or would make. But you can tell that these have been remained undisturbed for centuries. In fact, you're assuming that these bones or these stones and the way that it's made, it predates any time of recorded history you've ever read. Let's see. I think. Yeah, no. Upon further inspection, you can see that you move some of the rocks, and it's almost like it forms a shell. There's a small bracing on the inside of metal, and then the rocks themselves are added and stacked on top of this metal shell to contain the body. You're not really sure why or what belief system would cause them to do this. And moving a couple rocks, you do see that it's just some moldy bones and really nothing else.
Is it normal metal, like iron or something?
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Does anyone has heat flame to burn this thing down so I
Metal?
can see? Yeah, heat metal, yes.
I have peat metal.
Could I investigate what's inside?
It's just bones.
Okay.
It's a fucking graves. I'm not desecrating them.
Do I know if this is made in for a ritual or something?
Like I said, you have no idea. You don't know anything about
Okay.
them. Like I said, predates anything you've ever read about. More lightning strikes the rocks. This time a bit more rapidly. 5 or 6 instead of just 1 or 2.
You're gonna see that Bugward kind of like just jumps at that. There's a lot of metal around here.
Yes, should we check out the lightning strikes?
No, I think we should stay away from the graves.
So,
Where do the lightning strikes? Is it just at one spot?
no. The rocks.
Okay. Yeah. Alright.
You know, I had a dream about a grave once.
Okay, what's the
Like,
plan?
yesterday.
Are we gonna try and like go around the back, or are we gonna just continue forward? What's everybody's thoughts on
Hold
this?
on. What do you mean by yesterday?
I dreamed about a guy with a big spear, and he was fighting, and then they were burying him with the spear.
Do you know where that was? Would you be able to recognize the place if you saw it?
I mean, I guess so, but it was just like a dream, so.
Tug, there are meanings to dreams sometimes.
Or it means that I like really cool warriors.
But you are a really cool warrior.
And you had this dream after we had a bit of a break in the veil around this place, where I could actually feel my god. So, you had some dream that you've never had before about graves right before we fucking come across some graves of apparent warriors, and you've dreamt of warriors. There could be something there.
Well, I'm sorry, I just remember the guy. They just covered him up, and then I woke up.
What do you remember about the guy?
I mean, he was just this big, huge guy. Fighting werewolves, vampires. It was awesome.
Yeah, I definitely think your dream pertains to something, because have you ever seen a werewolf or a vampire in your actual homeworld?
No, but I've seen a lot of them recently, so it would explain why they would get into my psyche, you know? Also, the spear was really cool. It was glowing red.
I love that. More lightning crackles and strikes, hitting the rocks. this time that you see that it's almost like 10 bolts, or sorry, 6 bolts of lightning, 3 on each side, strike. And after it strikes, you see this small circle of electricity rises. The lightning bolts dissipate, and then you see that this little circle kind of it's more like a wave, like a ring, not like a full circle, but this ring of electricity slowly begins to go inward on itself, causing this tiny little ball of electrical energy to build up for just a second, just sitting there.
Where is it?
Top of the hill.
Like,
Guys,
up
do you see
here
that?
above this.
Yep, like 100 feet in the air.
Bushes, I want to get to the bottom of whatever the fuck that was with Tugstream. We don't have time for this. We've got to just... We don't have a plan. We never fucking do. But the longer we sit here and try and figure something out, or just stand here and stare at each other fucking stupidly, the longer whatever that is going on.
I say we go investigate on top of the hill.
Me and Tug will go in. We'll be close decoys, and Deirdre, you stay behind us with Doru, and Will and Mugwort can hit them from afar. Sound good?
So we're basically the meat shields. Is that what you're telling me?
You're the
Yep.
big burly ones.
Yep, that's the plan.
All right.
Works for me.
Well, if we die here, I love you guys. It might be weird, but you know, yeah.
Let's move.
Do we need a group hug? I think we need a group hug. Come on, you guys. Come on.
Yeah. I'm gonna hug Tug.
I'm gonna just sheepishly put my hand on everyone's back.
Mugwort is going to drag William into the group hug.
What are
Feel
you
the
doing?
love.
Anybody else want to join it?
The power of friendship.
Deirdre
Come
will
on,
roll her
get in
eyes,
here.
but like half hug Tug from the back and pat his back.
Doru, get in on this.
Dora's gonna look at Jotun and be like, can we try to, get across that bridge?
Come on.
You gotta absorb the
yeah.
goodness of the hug first.
And you all do a nice little group hug. Everybody gets a free inspiration point.
Hey.
Yay, power of friendship.
Power of friendship does prevail. Hopefully. I'm just kidding. And let's see. I need to change this. Boom. Alright. That should be a little bit easier to see those little tiny squares. Okay. So, you all, after saying your happy words and being the good friends that you are, walking up the hill as you get closer and closer, you do see, or you do hear something. 6 different voices, different pitches, but they all are kind of saying the same thing. A chant is a bit easier to hear now that you guys are getting closer and closer up the hill. As you look around, you see that these thick wall of fog completely encompasses everything except for the woods behind you, the path behind you, and the hill. The sky above you is a dark black, almost as black as obsidian. Thunder and lightning can be seen rumbling throughout the clouds. Bits of lightning are starting to strike more erratically at the top of this hill, and you can see that this little sphere of energy in the air is getting bigger. What do you
Can I
guys
roll
do?
an Arcana check?
Yeah. That is definitely lightning. Lightning energy.
Yes, like
You're not sure what it is going to do. You know it's magical, but it's natural magic. This is not man-made or from a different source. This is from the sky, from the fucking the world around you. Like this is something, the power comes from this world.
The sky god.
The
Just gotta relay that.
chanting. Does that like language that they're chanting in sound familiar?
What languages do you speak?
I will link.
Common, celestial, and oh hell fucking no.
I speak Abyssal and Elvish.
I speak Primordial, Sylvan, Common, and Goblin, of course.
Okay, 1 second.
How do you do the language proficiency all at once?
Oh, I went in and manually wrote in the things because I hate having them
okay.
all spread out.
Yeah.
Oh no. I have a problem. We're gonna have to use the original campaign because none of the monsters have character sheets.
She.
Oh,
None of them.
Well,
all right, back to the other one.
Jesus Christ. Damn it. I was like, all right, time to pull up these fucking sheets. And I was like, they don't exist. God damn it. We tried, Jotun. We tried.
It's okay.
You made
We'll
me
have
put
to
in
have
effort.
everything prepared for
Nothing.
next week.
Right? Dude, that's so many characters. Like, literally every monster.
Oh, and I'm not in the players in this one.
can you not make a copy of it or something?
Okay,
There's a lot of monsters.
you might have to re-import your character into this one.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man.
Character's still here.
Yeah, hers is not though.
My character is okay. There we go.
Mine is through here as well.
There you go. All right, let's. Oh, you're on the wrong fucking thing. There we go. Tell me if these are the wrong tokens or not. Okay. Grab everybody again. I think you guys are like right here or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Will, you want to trade me spots?
What do you say?
Do you want to trade me spots?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. All right.
I think you should move it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and now we are back. You guys may tell me what your next thing you're gonna do is.
Well, considering I'm a bit more stealthy, I have to slightly do my own thing, but I will be sticking around you guys.
I don't think we got a clear answer. None of us understood the language.
Oh, right. It seems to be. Wait, which one would that be? Abyssal. Who here speaks Abyssal?
Oh,
Yay,
me and William.
This is a chant calling upon energy. Something they are trying to. For some reason, they are gathering a large amount of power. They are chanting to Talos, the god of storms.
Is that from Skyrim?
Is
No,
it
it's a
Talos?
D&D god.
Oh, yeah, no, it is a D&D god. But it is in
Oh,
Skyrim.
okay.
Right? Talos is. No, I'm
Yeah.
thinking-
It is a Skyrim.
Anyway, what would you like to do?
Well, I tell everyone this information first.
That's a fucking evil god. So, we can pretty much assume that these guys are up to no fucking good. I mean, we already knew that. But still. whatever they're trying to call down, not going to be good.
Let's get up there before they call it.
Okay. You guys get 200 feet.
How tall is this circle?
50 feet tall.
50 foot. Damn. Hmm.
I would like Mugwort to be extra sneaky, like crouching down a little bit, considering we are
Roll
still
a stealth check.
Right here?
Stealth to stealth, you know? Okay, you are stealth.
And just as a reminder to everyone, the big squares were, what, 100 feet? 50 feet?
50 feet.
50. Okay, yeah. Big squares are 50. Small squares are 25. Keep that in mind for any spells or range things, because these guys are really spread apart. So if we're going to be like casting spells for each other, like my healing, I can only do up to, I think it's 60 feet. So we're going to have to kind of be bunched together and going after people. But that also means that a lot of their spells, like a 20-foot to radius thing, is going to take up only one square. But we are going to need to be like in range of each other for me to be able to heal.
Understood.
All right. So as you guys get closer to the top of the hill, you notice that there's this wide ring of black boulders and smaller rocks that collectively form a makeshift wall enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning strikes the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly 50-foot tall statue made of tightly woven twigs and packed with black earth. The statue resembles a towering cloaked man with fangs.
Strahd.
Set that bitch on fire.
Oh, and I lied. The rocks are 10 feet tall.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I...
Can I move a little bit closer?
Well, let's see. Deirdre and Tug, as you both come up to the whatchamacallit? What's your max HP, Tug? Oh, never mind, I got it. As you come up to the top of the hill, Jotun, I'm assuming you're behind the wall here?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. And Mug, you're out in the hill hiding?
Oh yeah.
Okay. William, just chilling in the back. Cool. Oh, I think
Yep.
I need Dorian as well. Anyway, as you guys are all getting closer and closer to this, hearing the ritual, William and Deirdre, you guys can tell that it is nearing completion as the large orb begins to get bigger and bigger, about 30 feet wide, before it stops. It shrinks into a tiny little, like tennis ball sized ball of energy, and you can see that lightning is continuing to strike it before some of the bolts start to arc, holding that line. There seems to be about two of them at this point, but closer inspection, you two, you can see that these druids performing this chant seem to be having their hands up and lightning coming out of it, striking the orb as well. And where all of these bolts are coming from just so happen to be conveniently placed where each druid is. They have not noticed any of you yet. You all have. I'll give you about 100 feet to work with, and we'll give you guys one. We'll consider this one turn's worth of actions.
Question: the ring of rocks that are, you said, 10 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Are they like a solid wall, or if
It's a
we're
solid
like
wall.
behind them, can we see through?
No,
Okay.
it's a solid wall.
Is it made of rocks or is
It's
it
made of
also
rocks.
metal?
It's made of rocks.
Okay. Also, how tall is the lightning from the druids?
As far as the thing is in the sky, like it's like 30, 40 feet in the air.
Does anyone has create water?
Just a
No.
reminder that it is raining. So I
Oh.
would
Yeah.
assume that if it's
Okay.
raining and you're wet, your electricity hitting you probably wouldn't feel too good. But, yeah. Well, you could do something with create water.
How far did you say the energy ball that was hanging up in the air was?
About 30 to 40 feet off the ground. Actually, no, I'm lying. It's about 50 feet above the statue, so there'd be a combined total of 100.
Okay. And the sky above us that you said was like pitch black from like storm clouds and stuff. Does that look to us like a actual spell storm, or does it look more natural?
Roll an
It is
Arcana check.
natural.
I mean, I did say earlier it was natural magic, but roll an Arcana check. You don't know.
All right, my focus is on that ball then. So I'm gonna whisper to the others that I can attempt to dispel that. I don't know if it will work, but I can attempt it.
It seems like it's coming from the druids, or the druids are actually helping with it, so I feel like we should take them out first, or at least distract them, something.
They're almost
I
done
can-
whatever they're doing. They're at the end. I can't reach them.
I can reach them from here. I can make one of them go mad and attack its allies.
We have very little time. I think that's you and I maybe coordinating with that was probably our best bet.
Yeah, I will go ahead and cast Crown of Madness then.
I can just reach that person. Oh, those two. Oh, wait. No, I can't. Or can I? Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, I can't reach that person. Reach that person, and I can reach the ball. So you target that. I will attempt to target the magic itself above.
I will be the best support that I can.
Okay, so you cast your Crown of Madness on this creature, on this druid, and you see that as you do it, the crown, this jagged black ivory crown of thorns, starts to slowly float, appearing above it as it gets closer and closer, floating down to his head. You see that the druid looks at it and he goes, "Huh?" By the way, all of these druids are human. Forgot to mention that. But they all do look a little gray. Anyway, the crown sits on his head. He looks around confused. His lightning bolt stops arcing. And then for a second, you see that he holds his brain, his temple, and then he shakes it off, the crown dissipating. Your Dispel Magic, as you pull out your weapon or whatever your arcane focus is, or your holy buck, sending it out. I'm assuming it just at just level 3.
Yeah, that's the highest I got.
Okay. You see your magic, your holy light, begin to pierce towards the ball of energy, and as you hold it, you see it starts to swell a little bit before your holy light is negated, and the ball returns to its size.
I think it's now or never.
Well, we kind of just announced our presence, so.
William, Tug, Mog, are you guys gonna do anything?
I can't think of anything to do, so
Roll me initiative.
We're smacky boys.
That's fair.
I mean, initially I was thinking like, I don't know, dropping a freaking frozen sphere down on their like heads, but that's 60 feet. And yeah. Or, create water and shock them. But anyway.
No, that's fair.
I mean, it's already raining, so...
Okay. Let's just get right into it, I suppose. And fix that. Okay, cool. So, the first thing that happens in this instance, you see her holy light strikes the orb, failing, and you see the crown resting on the druid also fail. Afterwards, the druid goes back to his casting, but a separate one. You see, I guess all three of you, Tug, Jotun, and Deirdre. This guy right here, is gonna cast a spell on you. And I need, what do I need? I need one of these. And boom. Everybody in this orange circle. So William, Doru, Tug. Oh, you can't see it. That's fine. And Deirdre.
Yeah, what do you need?
I need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
Strength.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, Deirdre got at 20.
Oh yeah. Okay, 1 second. How'd you do, Doru? Goddamn, okay. Any who's or what's it? Yeah. The only person who gets affected is Doru. But you all see these tangled vines growing as they try to grab at all of your legs. You're all able to break out, but you see that Doru is unfortunately restrained. And then after that... Yep. Yep. Alright, Tug, we go to you. You're up. You see the vines kind of come underneath you guys, breaking out of it. It was like the easiest thing you've ever done in your life. And you notice that just this one druid is no longer chanting, but you can still hear the chants of the rest of them. The ball itself seems to be getting tinier. What would you like to do?
How big are the squares again?
25 feet.
Can't really do much.
Do you have any throwing weapons? Hand axe or javelin?
No. He's not a rangy boy.
I know. Fuck it, just run up there. What's the worst that could happen?
Wait, I do have a javelin.
Oh, you want to throw it?
Yeah, I'll throw it at
Okay.
which one? Yeah. That one.
And that's gonna miss. Javelin
Yeah, I figured.
sails right over his head, tink, and bounces off the black rock wall. Anything else, Doug?
No.
It's okay. Alright. Deirdre, we'll go to you.
Okay. Well, I can't really move very far. I am gonna move here behind Tug so I can kind of get a better look at things. And where is my spell? Well, I can't reach those guys. I can only reach that one where I was at before. Shit. Okay. I am going to cast protection from energy on Tug against lightning.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
My bonus action spell I don't think can reach, so I don't think I have anything I can do.
Okay. Alright, Jotun, go to you.
I'm going to. I'm gonna spider walk up this wall.
Okay. You see, as you climb on top of this wall, taking 10 feet, lightning cracks around the top of the walls. Anything else?
And then can I take one of these good old javelins and throw it at this boy right over here?
Yes, you can. And that's gonna hit. As you pierce him right in the leg, dealing 7 damage, you see that it stops him from chanting for just a second as he looks down at his leg. He seems to be now focused on you.
Alright. And then can I throw my last javelin at this one down here?
Go ahead. And that is gonna miss, sailing close to his ear.
Right. I'm gonna take and just put myself down on the ground,
Okay.
so I'm away from this wall just a little bit.
You're going on the... Okay, gotcha.
On the inside, yep.
Alright, William, you're up, my friend. What would you like to do?
Alright, first, how heavy is the rocks?
You don't know.
Is it really big, or is it like multiple rocks?
Yeah, it's multiple rocks. They all vary, but they're all like at least 5 to 10 feet tall to make walls, so there's no way to see through.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over to where Deirdre is. We can stand on top of each other, right?
Say that one more
Like-
time? Like climb it?
No, can we like stand next to each other on the same?
Oh, on
Yeah.
these, yeah, I'm gonna allow it here because they're 25-foot squares.
Alright. And I'm gonna try something because I don't have anything else to do. I'm gonna cast Frostbite on this wall, this rock, because it's all wet and stuff. I want to make it slippery and frozen. So I want to just push the rock so that it crushed the guy in front.
Alright. You cast Frostbite on the wall. It makes it a little bit, makes a little thing of ice on it, but while it might be wet, it's not enough frost to completely solidify this thing in ice. And remember that a rock that's wet and then frozen is going to weigh heavier than a normal rock would weigh.
Well, no. So I just want to freeze the rock that is below the top rock, so it's slippery, so it's easier to push.
All right. And in doing so, unfortunately, these rocks are too big for you to move. They're like
Okay.
embedded in the ground. So these are not moving.
Okay. Well, that's all I got. My movement speed is not high. That's it.
No. So, okay. And then, all right. Let's see. Okay. Monsignor Jotten, my good friend.
Yes, my friend. He would never do anything to me, my friend.
No,
Yes,
no,
my friend.
I would never.
Good.
But
Very nice.
I am going to have something happen to you.
Oh,
Unfortunately, my friend.
yes.
You are going to see this druid. It's going to get a little bit closer to you. And I need you to roll me a strength save.
Oh, I'm gonna inspire.
Go.
No!
Okay.
No.
Fan fucking tastical. Oh, I haven't gotten to use this yet. This is gonna be amazing.
Oh, don't do it.
Don't
do it.
What do you mean?
I
my
don't
friend?
know. I
Do
don't
not
know.
worry, my
But I
friend.
do not like it.
It is okay, my friend. Oh, and I remember where it is too. That's even worse for you.
Ha!
Holy shit, that dot is huge.
Ah, there it is. Okay, so as you try to muster strength to break out of these vines, you see that you are restrained, and as these vines wrap up your body, they like hold your hands and legs, causing you a little bit of pain. You take 6 damage as the vines are just strong enough to be able to cause actual damage from just their actual, like, the strength of them. Your HP is not updating, that's cool. Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
Yeah, I can
sure.
hear you.
That's weird. Yeah, but he hits you, or the vines grab onto you, grasping very tightly, and they pull you from your legs and your arms. You're about from the hip down. You are in the ground. They just force you into the ground. You drop your shield. You still got your low arm blade, but yeah, from the hip up, that's the only thing that you can use above ground. At least until you break out.
I'm gonna Stone's Endurance.
Okay. You get back 5 of the 6.
Alright, I'm going
Oh,
to.
sorry. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to move. My movement is 23, and these cute little squares are 25, correct?
Mhm.
I should get back 8, by the way. It's D12 plus my Constitution.
Oh. You don't get back HP.
Well,
You just don't
yeah,
take
I don't.
damage.
Yep.
You have 23 movement speed? That's weird. I guess, was it because you're a goblin?
No, I have 30.
Oh, you said it's 23 for some reason.
No, I said that these squares are 25, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can I try and take that extra 5 to get a little bit closer to this wall, you could say?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna try something fun. I'm gonna pop that. In hopes of when I get up that 10 feet, I can, like, get on the wall.
Okay, what spell are you gonna cast?
I'm pretty sure I want to cast.
I want to cast Magic Missile.
Who you casting it at?
I think the only one I can push is
Okay.
So.
Not the one below you?
Oh, I didn't see them. So, yeah, I'm gonna cast 2 at this one, and then I'm gonna do 1 over there.
Alright, so you have to click the spell 3 times. You have to roll for each missile's damage. So the first one's going to 4, 5, 5. Okay. And who was it again?
2 on this one, and then 1 on that one.
Okay. Alright. This guy takes 5 damage. This guy takes 9. Okay. So Mugwort comes up to the wall using the rest of her movement speed before you see that she generates a gust of wind under herself, propelling herself up to the top of the wall before then she unleashes 3 magic missiles. 2 of them hitting the druid here, who seems to be hurt, no longer casting his ritual as well. And this guy seems to be hit by it as well. But he doesn't seem to be... no, he also is no longer a part of the ritual.
Can I slide down the wall? Because I would be dropping, technically.
No. I'm gonna say that's all your movement speed because you use the rest of your movement speed to get to the wall.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Before you go anywhere, Tug, before you say anything. Okay. You guys see the druids that are still casting their ritual increase the intensity of their lightning, and the small ball turns into this like almost impossible to see like water droplet before it slowly ascends into the statue, and then you then see this gem, this blue gem, inside of the, let's say, the mouth of this creature, and the teardrop hits it. Then electricity begins to strike the tree statue. No fire, but you see that it is being absorbed, and as the creature begins to glow or to pulsate with electrical energy, you see a 30-foot tall plant creature burst out of the statue, sending twigs and earth flying. It resembles a dead tree ant with green light seeping out of it. And Tug, you're up.
Okay. I can get like right there, I think.
Okay. What would you like to do?
That's
Alrighty.
you're mean.
No, I'm not. Alright, Deirdre, you're up.
Okay. I can get there. And... But basically, we kind of have to be in the same square to be able to hit someone with the 5-foot reach thing.
I'll say as long as you're touching a square that like you and William I would say would be in range. It's gonna be a little wonky here, but I will say, like, again, you guys can stack multiple tokens onto a square. So like if 4 of you were on a token or 3 of you were on a token of creature, I'd say like you guys can all hit each other. Yeah, it's gonna be a little weird, but it'll make sense. I'll let you guys know as you guys move around.
Okay. I need to check if this is concentration. It is not. Perfect. Because I am going to summon my spiritual weapon on, actually, that one in range. But yeah, 'cause it's I only have 60-foot range to cast this. So if I can like cast it butt up against here to be able to get to one of them, then yeah, I'd like to go for this one since Jotun's kind of fucked in mugworts in the area. Try and whittle them down.
Grab your token. Put it wherever you want.
I cannot grab that one. You're gonna have to assign it to me.
Bro, get fucked. Just kidding. There you go.
There we go. Gonna have it there, and it will take a swing at this dish.
Swing, better.
Okay. I was just making sure on something else, and
Miss. It swings
All right.
hard, but it just, a little too close for comfort for the druid.
at least it gives her something else to focus on too. So that's my bonus action, and my action. I need to check the distance on this. That is okay. Not a summoned thing for just using a within 60 feet spell. I'm not gonna be able to reach these guys, right?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
My spell has a 60-foot range, so this, when I measure out from here, it's 75 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't reach this person with any of my other spells.
Yeah.
Since it's not a summon thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I hate maps like these. It's so
Yep.
fucked.
Yep. Yeah, I know. Anything else? Still got your action.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to cast a spell. 'Cause I'm more comfortable with that than this. But cursing, Deirdre is going to pull out a weapon that she has been letting just collect dust, and is going to fire a light crossbow at this bitch. Actually, no, she's going to cast it on the same bitch that she did the spiritual lightning. Since we had talked before about whittling people down together.
Okay. Ooh, baby. Go ahead, roll that damage. 8 plus 8, 16. Alright, you strike this fucker right in the goddamn throat. You see that it hurts him, but it didn't go clean through. And you can hear his coarse voice yelling out as he holds onto his throat, trying to stop the bleeding. Would you like to
Okay, that's my.
Yes.
You're
my
just gonna
attack.
see Mugwort look away from that, actually.
Oof. Trauma kicking in.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. The giant tree lets out a bellowing roar. As you see that, it shifts up a bit more comfortably. It stands on these two large root-like conglomerations of just trees and bramble that are supposedly legs. And it is going to take a step in front of all three of you. Jotun, Mugwort, and Tug. And let me change this real quick. That's good. Okay. Jotun, you're going to be struck by a large branch as you see this creature raises its arms to hit you and just swiping at you. Can you reduce your HP for me? Because it's not working. Oh, okay, there it is. Anyway. And as it hits you, you see that, oh. Let's see. Yeah, that sucks. You hit him, and your flames will hit him. Roll me 2d10, please. Because I don't think he's going to be able to. And you hit him. You guys see that Jotun standing halfway through the ground, trying to break out. This thing just comes and whoosh, hits him in the face with this branch, just a clean smack to Jotun's face. Jotun eats it though. He's pointing his finger back at the creature. A small little burst of flame hits it, but you see that the burned areas are quickly dissipated by the rain.
Ow.
And I need you to roll me a DC of. I need you to roll me a athletics. Oh no, a strength save, Mugwort. As you see this creature, as it hits Jotun with one big vine, you see another vine just comes down and it grabs onto you, almost crushing you. You take 7 damage, and you are now restrained by the creature. Or grappled. You got a what? Yeah, let's see if that is enough. What is your normal AC? It, unfortunately, is not enough. As your shield pops up, you see that the vine breaks it, shattering your spell as it grabs a tight hold of you. Mugwort is now being held around the waist by a giant branch that is attached to the creature. She's now about 25 feet in the air. Tug. You take 20 damage as the creature turns with Mug in his hand and he slams a branch down onto you. And
Hellish rebuke.
go ahead. And it's gonna take 15 damage.
15.
Still being dissipated by the rain, but you can tell he is not happy about it. And then Deirdre. Oh, Deirdre.
What?
Can you roll me... Actually, what is everybody's passive perception? I can look up yours, Amara.
12.
13.
And
Okay.
11.
Okay. The creature lets out yours is 13. Lets out a big roar, yelling out, and you see that one of its vines whip the earth in front of you, Deirdre, as it seems to be attempting to grab you, but you're just out of range. And we go to Jotun. Jotun, you may make a strength save or do any other action, but you cannot move. Actually, I'll make you make the strength save at the end. Although I'm pretty sure that is not enough to break out. Wait a second. That's the wrong one, sorry. You actually do break out. My apologies.
oh, okay.
You break out of it, and pretty much pull yourself out of the ground. Your legs don't feel any damage. You grab your shield. I'm not even gonna take any movement from you. But your friends are getting a little squanched by him.
I am going to bonus action hex this fucking guy, this tree looking thing,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run up and stick this blade in his side.
And a 23 will indeed hit for a total of 10 damage.
And then I'm going to take that extra attack.
And that's going to be a miss. Strike twice with your arm blades. One of them hits, just cutting some of the roots below you. But other than that, it doesn't seem phased. And we go to you, William. You see that the giant dead treant has grabbed Mugwort and is now yelling at the party, hit Tug and Jotun a couple of times. What would you like to do?
Alright, well, time for my signature Frozen Sphere. I will upcast it at level 3. It's gonna be cold damage, instead of fire. And let me draw something. Yeah, it's not actually this big. Should I?
No, that's fine.
I can't decrease it. But anyway, I'm going to aim it at the branch that got Mugwort. I don't know which one. Maybe here, somewhere.
Okay. As you send your flaming sphere towards the vine, you see that it is
frozen sphere.
Okay. You send your sphere out, and you see that it is just definitely enough to dodge, still holding on to Mugwort as your flaming spear tries to home in on it, but unfortunately it is unable to.
Okay, but still take half as much damage on a successful save.
Which is
still 10 because you're cold, wet.
15 total.
Well, yes,
7.
15 total because upcast. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
I would like to move over here, and that's it.
No, roll 80. Okay, so we get to go to the boys, I suppose you can call them that. A bolt of lightning strikes the druid, completely disintegrating it.
Well,
You're up, Mugwort.
Oh, this has,
That's unfortunate.
I want to say strength saving disability. Forgot about that.
Okay.
For the hex.
Alright, so you are grappled and restrained from this creature. Attacks against you have advantage. Attacks against this vine have advantage. You can still make use of your hands, but it is grabbing you around the waist and just kind of swinging you. So you can attempt to attack the vine and cut it, or you can attempt to try and break out. It's up to you.
I'm gonna do that instead.
Which one?
Shocking grasp. Because I need my hands for that. I'm making my bed and laying in it.
Alright. Can you roll it so I can see if you hit it or not? Can you roll it again? You will have advantage against it, remember? I see. Oh, God damn it. Alright, you reach out to try and grab this thing and shock it, but you remember, you and this thing are both soaked with water, so as you get mere inches away from arcing your hand, you quickly stop yourself.
Alright. Sorry, I'm looking through things, seeing if I can do anything.
Ooh, wait. Could I?
Could I try and use that again?
As you try to use this brief gust of wind, the tree's grabbing on too tightly. It does nothing. You kind of like move around a little bit with it.
Can I just frustratedly, as another bonus action, just try and fucking bite it?
Yeah, you chomp onto it, but it's tree. It's tree.
You're all just gonna hear Mugwort just, like, yell out in frustration.
Okay. And as she yells out in frustration, you all hear 5 more lightning strikes. And you see all the druids collapse into dust, leaving just you in the large tree. Tug, what would you like to do? You are within striking damage. This thing is indeed 50 feet wide and 30 feet tall.
Alright, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Okay.
Once the thing lets me push the button.
Oh, beloved dog.
That's hilarious.
Wrong lever.
I have a quick question for you, Drago.
Yes.
With the druids all collapsing and turning to dust and shit, one of them had a grasping vines on Doru and on Yo, right? So would those disappear then, since they're technically dead and no longer concentrating?
Jotun already broke out of his. But yeah, for Doru.
Oh, okay.
You're right. Would you like to do anything else, Doug?
I get one more attack now. I got extra attack again, I forgot.
Oh, yeah. And that is still gonna miss. As you keep swinging at this thing, the thing you can get closest to are its roots, and it is pulling them back with every strike that you throw at it.
It's like an angry lumberjack.
Anything else, Tug?
No, I'm done.
Alrighty. Deirdre, you're up. Oh, I also forgot to mention Mugwort. You take 12 damage at the end of your turn. The grasping vines that are holding on to you seem to be squeezing harder and harder. Now you may go, Deirdre.
Okay. Well, that changes what I was about to do. Let me just quickly check something. That is a bonus action. Motherfuck, both of these are bonus actions. Is anyone still being held by the vines of this thing?
Mugwort is.
Fuck, okay. Then I'm going to shout to Jotun to move so I can get to the mug, and I'm just gonna kind of share that 20-foot space. Is Mug like in the air, or is it, or is she down?
She's being grabbed by a vine, waving about 30 feet in the air.
Well, fuck. Okay, that actually, I can't do that then. So, okay. No, here's, as if she's in the air, I wouldn't have thought to do what I was gonna do, so
Like I said,
instead, we are going to... God damn it.
I love
I have a question for you.
you. Yep.
Aura of Vitality. It's an action to cast it. Do I get a heal with that in the first action, or does it go strictly by you can use a bonus action to heal. So like I cast the aura and then it's just an aura's there and then I can use the bonus action to heal, or do I get like with
Post the spell. I will let you get 1 free heal off of the first use.
Okay. Cool. In that case, I'm gonna cast Aura Vitality. Mug is in that radius, so she will be getting the first 2d6 heals.
Which, how much does she get? Okay.
10.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use my action to say, fuck you, and I'm shit. Guess I'm just gonna attack with my hammer.
Okay.
Welcome back.
And that is gonna hit.
Thank you.
For 8 damage. And I will be right back.
All right.
Boy, what a pickle I am in.
Yeah. I was hoping you were on the ground because my plan, because this thing seems to be like an undead tree thing, was I was going to try and smash one of the holy water bottles on the vine, grabbing it to try and like strength roll, pull it off of you, and see if the holy water in the smash would do anything.
Yeah, I wanted to
I mean,
move, but I couldn't.
I kind
Yeah.
of hit it with the frozen sphere. I'm not sure it's partially frozen.
I'm gonna be
Because-
honest, fire is probably better in this.
Yeah, but it's raining.
Yeah, but it's still wood.
I wish somebody could make it stop raining.
I hear doubles of people sometimes.
Here's Williams' mic. Whenever he talks, it echoes other people.
Wait, it's mine?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, whenever you talk, I can hear voices in the back. It's either turned up too loud, or it's just a weird thing.
No,
There's
it's
voices.
he's using a headset, so if it's echoing our voices, then something is wrong. It's not set up properly.
There's no one behind me. I'm alone.
We're
here.
hearing our own voices.
Oh, okay, great.
It'll be fine. We'll be alright. Okay.
Is this
so-
better?
Yeah, you're fine. Alright, so. Okay, so after Deirdre's turn. Let's do. Jotun. You take 19 damage as the tree reaches out with the branch and just boom, clobbers you with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stone endurance that for sure. Because holy fuck, that's way too much damage. 5 back.
Okay. His second root will miss you, Tug. Landing right next to you. Jotun, can you make me a strength saving throw, please? As the tree reaches out another branch and grabs onto Jotun. Mugwort and Jotun are now both suspended in the air, about 20 to 30 feet above you guys, being swung around. And he's actually going to turn to bring Jotun here and Mugwort here.
Shit.
The vines just whipping very fast around him. And Tug, can you make me a strength saving throw? And this creature too.
I mean, I didn't mean to do that at advantage, but
It's okay. This root is also going to hit you, Tug, taking 10 damage as it also grabs you in the air. And with that, we go to you, Jotun.
Ooh, baby. I'm 30 foot up in the air, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Heal me for 1 foot that I'm in that fucking air, dude, because I'm gonna lay hands all over myself.
For all 30.
Wow.
For all 30.
Okay.
And,
so we're all in danger, and Jotun's getting handsy with himself.
yeah.
It's just a
Yeah.
casual Tuesday.
I just
Actually,
get real.
Saturday, isn't it?
I get real itchy when I'm around mahogany.
Oh no.
Oh
Is
shit.
this tree fucking
Is it mahogany?
It's mahogany.
Oh my god, I
Oh
knew it!
no!
It's a mahogany tree.
Gonna
I
burn
knew
it.
it.
Was that your
Fucking
action,
knew it.
Jotun?
Yeah, that is my action. As a bonus, I'm just gonna sit here.
Oh, okay. All right. William, you're up.
Alright, first I want to ask, when I slammed that frozen sphere at it, did part of its body get frozen?
Nope.
Okay, well, is anyone still suspended in the air except for Jotun?
Yep.
All three of us.
Tug,
Okay,
Mugwort,
great.
and
We are there.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my bonus action to move the frozen sphere at the branch that Jotun is grappled with.
All right. Go ahead. And roll.
And yep, give me 1 minute.
That's like 10 rounds worth, bro. Hey, you guys don't want to lose an entire minute.
Alright, well, give me 6 seconds. Shit. Should have taken a minute, man.
What is
Alright,
the save? It's like what, 13, 14?
14.
And you see as you, oh, right. Oh, right. You hit the vine that is that is holding on to Jotun about halfway down the stalk, and it does leave a little bit of ice on it. It does take 4 damage.
Great. Now it takes 4 damage. Well, wait, it's wet, right? So shouldn't it be double?
No.
Okay. Oh, great. Anyway, I am going to move 1 step here, and I'm going to cast Mel's Minute Meteor. It's going to be radiant damage, and yeah. Let me roll the damage.
Can't use that as an attack this turn.
Why?
Because you need a bonus action. When you cast a spell, and as a okay. You can expend
action.
1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking toward a point. Okay, where are you sending it? 2 of them.
Just at the branch Tug is at, and Jotun. The branch, both branches.
And you're gonna see that you do hit one of them. You hit the one that is holding Tug, and
Great.
roll me damage.
Alright. What is the damage on this one? Does it say here?
2d6.
Oh, right. I didn't see that shit. It'll be radiant damage, by the way.
Yep.
I got an 8. It's 8. Yeah.
All right. And you see that the one holding Tug does take 8 damage.
And does it break the branch?
It does not.
Okay, well, that is my turn.
Okay. Mug. What would you like to do?
Does this thing have like a mouth?
Yeah, it's a big old tree.
Is it in view?
No, you were on the back side of it. It's facing William. Deirdre, where are you at? Are you on the same square as William?
Yeah, we're both here.
Cool, cool.
I'm gonna yuck a flaming chromatic orb at this biatch.
Alright, go ahead.
Can I specifically aim at the roots of this, or are those not in sight?
Yeah, you can try aiming for him.
Casting this at just a first level for now.
And as you yuck your chromatic orb at the creature, you see that he just and he eats it, disobeying it.
As a fuck. My arms are free, correct?
Yeah.
Then okay, all right. Where's my backpack on my body? Like, is anything within reach that I can grab?
Yeah, you have access to everything above your head.
Okay, I'm going to take out a thing of holy water, and I want to break it on this fucker.
Okay, you break it on there. Psst. Holy water just drenches this thing, but nothing happens.
Deirdre, the holy
not
water
undead.
doesn't work!
Well, fuck. I thought it might have been undead of some sort.
We tried! And, that's it. I can't do shit.
Alright, Tug, you're up. 1 second there, Mug. You take 11 more damage as this thing tightens its grip around your hip. You're up, Tug.
So I'm grabbed around my waist.
Yes, ma'am.
Okie dokie.
That is going to just narrowly miss the things, the branch that's grabbing you.
Finally!
And ching! Your slice on your second swing is just enough force that it breaks the branch off.
Someone catch me!
You take 3 damage, which goes down to 1 as you hit the ground. With a superhero pose as you see that he lands on one knee with his great axe next to him, a little tiny break in the ground as Tug hits the ground. But you are free.
My, health bar token is not updating.
I got it on mine. Refresh. It's my recommendation. Yeah, I can tell that this version is... it ain't the same.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. And now we go to you, Deirdre. Tug, you're chilling. What would you like to do, Deirdre?
Okay. I am going to... There we go. I'm going to move here so that Tug is in range. Because I can't get to Mugwort, no matter how much I try right now. So we're going to do the aura again. Using my bonus action for that. I can find it on my list. It's not on there, so I have to go to my actual spell list, even though it should be on there. Oh wait, no, I don't need to actually click that. I need the dice. That's what I needed. Derp, derp, derp. So, Tug, you get 6 health back.
Yay.
And we are going to use my... Now that we know that the holy water did shit all on it, not going to waste my channel divinity, and I am going to just smack it with my hammer again.
That'll hit. For 6 damage. Bonk!
Oh,
Push. What?
I just realized something, though. I just realized last turn, I actually shouldn't have been able to do Warhammer. I was getting myself mixed up. It was supposed to be bonus action to make my spiritual weapon attack.
Nah, that's fine. I didn't catch it.
Okay. Okay.
Bet you learned this time. Okay.
Oh, yes. 6 damage, 6 health. We're good.
Alright, and as you all begin to land some blows on it, it lets out a big screech. And it's angry. It's not too happy about you guys striking him and so on. So... let's see. Alright. First and foremost, Jotun. This creature brings its, what do you call it?
Branches.
Yes. The branch that you are currently suspended by, he's going to reach for or pull you to him, and he's going to take a bite out of your shoulder for 18 damage.
I'll... Bastard motherfucker, dude.
You got one last stone endurance. Do you want to use it?
No, I'm gonna save it for right now, but I am going to...
The tree branch, or the tree into itself, can't dodge very well. It takes 10 damage. Let's see. Alright. After trying to take a bite out of Jotun, getting a mouthful of fire, leaving a little bit of damage on Jotun, the creature will retreat its vine, putting him almost like 20 feet above the wall here. And he is then going to swing his branch, another one, down on you, Deirdre, hitting you for 11 damage.
Oof.
And then we're gonna go to Monsignor Tug. You're going to take 7 damage as another branch swings and hits you in the leg. Unfortunately, not able to topple you as you're enraged, but he ain't happy.
And he's gonna take a hellish rebuke for that.
Okay. Uh-oh, it ain't loading. Alright, I'm gonna refresh my page. Okay. And then he's going to attempt to try and bite you again, Jotun, but you put your shield up just in time to stop his mouth from closing on you, and then he pulls you back out. And it is now your turn.
Um, I'm just gonna attack this thing twice and try to get out of its grasp.
Okay.
It's, D6 for that extra damage because of Hex.
And you cleave down on the branch holding you, breaking it, and you land. You are released from the branch, and you drop 20 feet, taking 4 damage as you land on top of the rock for the wall.
Nope. I'm going to use that feather.
Feather token.
Yep.
Okay. You slowly descend down to the wall.
Can I land on top of it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Would you like to do anything else?
Can I jump on top of it and make my other attack?
You can attempt to. Roll me an acrobatics, or... Yeah, acrobatics.
Can I use athletics?
Why?
It'll be fine. Because I'm not really trying to do any fancy flips. I'm just using my strength to push off to...
Yeah, the hard
like,
part is
step into
landing
this.
on it. You're not... Yeah, if you can't successfully land on it, your attack will have a deficit. If you successfully land on it, your attack gets a bonus. Come on, man. I do this all the time with mugwort. Should you flipping around and shit?
Well, I wasn't worried about... Like, I'm not trying to land and then attack. I'm trying to attack into
I
the
know.
landing. You know? Like, sort out...
I know exactly what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, if you cannot successfully jump to this thing and get within distance to be able to land your attack, like, you deficit. Like, I know you're not, oh, I'm gonna stop and climb on it. You're attacking, like, while you're jumping off midair. Roll your attack. As you jump from the wall,
Yep.
you, like, Spartan style pull, I don't know how to say it, but like you jump up, your shield drops, and you see his arm blade in the middle of air. He like cocks his arm back before you then see it will unsheath itself, the blade coming out of it. I think it's a blade, and then he just slams it into the side of it. For a second, it looks like he's almost able to stick, but you see that his legs just kind of slip off of the wet tree bark, and he slides down it, cutting it some more, and you deal 7 damage to it. Got anything else for me?
That is going to be it.
I bet. William, are you back, my friend? No. Okay. So he's gonna bonus action attempt to hit the thing in the face with his spear. Dexterity, which he is going to hit for 7 on that one, causing a little bit of frost to kind of, or like little snow bits to form on its face. I'm gonna assume he's gonna leave it there, and then the fucking meteors are both gonna hit. Where did he want those to go? Oh, hit its face as well. Alright, and those are gonna do 7 more damage to it. As you guys see, these minute white meteors crashing into it with this sphere of ice smacking the side of it. It doesn't look too happy about this as it lets out another roar. We still have Mugwort suspended. And we go to you, Mug. What would you like to do?
I would like to preface this. If I start falling, I want to try and use my grappling hook.
Alright. Okay. Alright. As you explode this this small circle of like 3 or 4 blades start to kind of swing around you, floating around, and then they get thrown outwards, kind of like darts. But you see that the branch is just maneuvering just well enough that it's hard for you to get a clear hit.
Wait, what do you mean?
Missed.
Right. But he is still holding on to me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not an attack, so there's no advantage to be given.
Wow, this is bad. This is real bad. Um,
You have a dagger in your offhand? You just try to stab him.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try and fucking stab him with dagger.
Go ahead. That is gonna be a miss.
That's a fucking miss?
Yeah, offhand doesn't get any of your stat bonuses. So -6. And then, I mean, there's probably other stuff in there that, like, I don't know what else. Dex, and yeah, oh, okay. But that's gonna be a close miss.
It does get some of the stat bonuses. It doesn't get all of them.
Well, which one is it? Like, what bonuses does it
Let me,
get?
let me double check, because it's either the proficiency or it's the dexterity, and I can't remember which.
Oh, it's a light weapon with your bonus action, but you only do the weapon dice damage. You have to get the 2 weapon fighting feat to get the bonuses from it. But it is gonna miss.
Did I just miss my turn?
No, your meteors hit him.
Okay, great. Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, I can't do shit. I'm just stuck here.
Everything I'm... Oh, wait, no. Proficiency is for the attack, not the damage. Never mind.
Alright, Tug, what would you like to do?
I'd like to cut down a tree.
You may attempt.
Gonna lumberjack its ass.
And I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Okay. Ooh, doggy. We got some damages going on here. You hit for 17 on the first one, chunking more of it away as you're starting to make an impact with your great axe. Breaking some of its backside and its lip, kind of exposing then that electrical gem a bit more, and then it takes another 11 damage.
I'm good.
Okay, Deirdre, you're up.
Okay, well, let's see. Where is Jotun? Is he on the ground currently?
Yes, he's on the floor.
Okay, Jotun's on the ground. So if I move my ass here, both of them are on range. Still can't get to Mugwort. Even if I dash, I'm not able to get to her. So... Tug, is Tug raging currently?
Yep,
Yep.
has been.
Okay.
Staying alive.
Okay. So you're taking half damage because it looks like you guys are about the same amount of damage health right now. So since Jotun doesn't get half damage, Deirdre is going to be using bonus action vitality 2d6 healing on Jotun. Get 4 health. That was shitty rolls.
Okay.
45, or did you already change it?
No, you can change it.
And I will use my action to once again smack, or actually I can't see Mugwort from here, right?
Correct. Big
Like
tree in the way.
Yeah, the tree. Okay.
Yeah, you can't
That's what I
see.
thought.
You can't see underneath this thing either, by the way.
Yeah, I assumed that, but I wasn't sure if like the way she was being held was like to the side of it or anything. In which case, I'm just going to smacky smack at the roots in front of me again. Fucking
That's a
Nice.
hit. And
well, bam!
You hit more of the roots. You see that some of the roots that you have been hitting start to retreat, breaking pieces off, kind of going back into the tree. And then okay. All right. You're gonna see.
I am going.
What?
I just wanted to also, talk to Jotun real quick and just ask him, because Tug is raging, and when Tug's raging, he's kind of out of his mind, so asking him to do
Nope,
this is
that got
probably
fixed.
gonna work. Oh, it did. Does Deirdre know that, though?
No. All right. So, speaking of which, you take 9 damage, Tug, as a branch hits you in the chest.
Shit.
Deirdre.
Hellish rebuke.
Wait a second. Deirdre, as you can go ahead and hellish rebuke this thing. Okay, so you hit your hellish rebuke at it. Doesn't like that. Heat dissipates, and then you see in the smoke a wild branch comes and hits Deirdre in the face for 34 damage.
Oof!
You got any concentration spells?
Yep, I do.
All right, you save.
I'm safe.
Wait, how far away from you are? Are you far away from me? Like, are you within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, then I get to use this for the first time.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d6. You gain 7.
Nice.
As spectral guardians try to, one of them appears, a version of Tug, just like a giant, 10-foot tall, and in a beautiful golden light. The creature, the spirit, puts his great axe to try and shield the blow, holding it for just a second, but the branch breaks it, and unfortunately you're still hit. And Deirdre, when it hits you, you are flown back over 50 feet. You are now prone. Jotun, make me a strength saving throw, please, as you take 12 damage.
Has Doro just been standing here the entire time?
15.
Pretty much.
You'll find out. And you are just...
I'm gonna use this one more time from last time.
Okay. And you are successfully able to stop this thing from grabbing onto you. And it's going to swing again at you, Jotun, but miss. And dear Mugwort, this creature grabs you with a force so mighty, he attempts to take a chunk out of you. And he does indeed bite you. You see that he rips off your left arm from the elbow down. As he throws you towards Deirdre, you hit the ground. You easily fall 40 feet or so. What is your max HP?
Wow.
32.
Damn.
You're at negative 24 now.
Shit.
Now,
Oh my
she
God.
is bleeding massively and will take 1d6 of damage until it is essentially cauterized or the bleeding is stopped in some way. Let me check. Okay, and now we go to you, Jotun. You're up, my friend. What would you like to do?
I'm going to attempt to just hurt this fucking thing.
It misses.
Yeah. And that's not considered an attack, right? That's a spell.
It takes an action. So yeah, it's not considered an attack.
It's trying to charge.
Trying.
I
I'm actually gonna take your charger because this one seems to be doing nothing.
I don't have anything else. Then that's it.
Okay. Alright, William, your turn. The creature looks pretty hurt. At this point, the gem is exposed. It sends out little sparks of electricity here and there and glows with a faint blue. But the creature, having multiple holes in it, the branches look damaged, some of its roots look damaged. You can see the mouth has been broken open a bit more, revealing more of the inside. And it's just this unnatural green glow that just emanates from its eyes and mouth.
Wow, okay. Well, first thing first, Drago, I want to ask something. So, out of this combat, does the wet status inflict vulnerability to cold and lightning damage?
Not really. It
Huh.
it kind of like there's more variables to it than just that. You guys not exactly in a cold area. I understand it, like thermodynamics and so on, but
No, okay.
not quite. I have like preset notes for like what the effects do. So I have like a template and an outline as to how your guys' like elements will affect it. But I will give you credit.
Got it.
It's a good line of thinking. I would keep walking down that path if I were you.
Got it. I thought that was a thing in D&D, but I guess that's just something. Yeah,
Unfortunately, no.
okay. I guess I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate then. That was the thing with Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally
Yeah.
understand that.
Anyway, okay, so how many Melf's Minute Meteor did I use last turn?
2.
Was
you
it
have-
1?
No, 2. You have 2 left.
Got it. Okay. So, first bonus action, I will slam my Frozen Sphere at the exposed orb.
Okay. Go ahead and actually let me just.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
You send your orb into the mouth of this creature, and it hits. Your spell does break on impact. As you see it
Got it.
collide with the gem. For a moment, it's like an anime where the two forces of energy are fighting against each other. The sphere then will explode, sending some ice out and like inside the mouth. But you then see that the lightning crackles out, like it's shooting more than just 1 or 2 inches, like 5 to 6 feet out of the mouth of it. A shit ton of electricity or lightning shoots into the sky, and you see that it almost kind of like burns, almost kind of like burns away the ice in its mouth. And you all see that the gem starts to erratically begin moving inside its mouth, pulsating electricity.
Okay. Can I roll an Arcana check to see if this magic is natural or is it like artificial?
Sure. I already said earlier that this magic was natural, but go ahead and roll me an
Yeah.
Arcana check.
But there was lightning from the sky. This is from the tree.
Oh, baby. This is a hack for the thing. Every time I plug it into this charger, it immediately just goes to 99.
What's this fast charge? Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So, your extensive knowledge of magic is good. You know that a magical item that strikes another magical item or spell of lower, let's say spell level, or in this case, I guess like efficiency or power, will do nothing. The higher power spell or object will destroy the lower spell or object. That being said, you've got a sense that you're doing more damage to this crystal than you are the tree. Or this gem, not crystal.
Okay. I'll use my actions to send 2 of my meteors at it then.
Not what?
At the crystal.
Okay.
So
Roll
is
damage?
that 2d6 or 4d6?
I believe it's a d6 each. I'll have to post the spell again and read it.
Okay. Yeah, because it says a creature takes 2d6 on a fail save.
I'm gonna say that it's just one meteor then, because you're casting 2 of them. So it's a d6 per meteor.
Okay. We'll do 2d6 then. 6 damage. It's radiant, by the way. I don't know if that makes any difference. But anyway.
Alright, your 2 minute meteors go inside the mouth of this thing. Again, electricity bursts out as it destroys, causes the meteor to be destroyed. White light and electricity bursting out of its mouth. You see the gem begins to crack as more lightning begins to crackle out.
Guys, aim at the gem. It's its weak point. And I'll just
It
take a
might be the
step
gem
back.
we're supposed to be recovering for the thing, though.
Yeah,
Oh
we
shit!
must.
Can we go to Mugwort, who needs to make me a death save? You are now at negative 28 HP.
Oh,
But you
nat 20.
successfully stabilized. You're now back to 0. But let's just say it's not looking good. You're still going to be taking that bleeding damage. You're going to need at least a full rest before you can be reawakened or something else of that nature. But you are stabilized. And we go to Doug. What would you like to do?
Attack recklessly again.
Okay. I like the energy. Got some spunk to it.
I like how innocent it was. Did it attack recklessly again?
That's gonna hit for 11.
Because Tug is innocent.
And that will hit for another 11. As you hit this thing more and more, you cause a giant hole in its side to open where you can see the gem. It is still about 20 feet in the air above you, but you can now see it. It shakes violently inside of the twig nest that it's sitting in. Cracks visible everywhere. Lightning shooting out of it. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw, please. The hole you produced just shot out lightning and you take 4 little electric damage. Well, she is resistant to that, yeah?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, no.
Okay, that one.
That was a concentration spell. I had to drop it for the vitality.
Okay, if I Hellish Rebuke, it hits the crystal, right?
You choose your target.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the tree.
Okay. And it's gonna swing around fast enough that wind will dissipate your Hellish Rebuke. Fire comes out and it just 2 branches blow it away in the wind.
50-foot tree did a ballet move.
Pretty much. You got branches on branches.
Don't judge.
Alright, Deirdre, we go to you now. What would you like to do?
Well, I see Mug right next to me is unconscious, so
And armless.
we are.
It's almost
Yeah,
like-
we're going to bonus action aura for the 2d6. And we are also going to cast Cure Wounds at a higher level. If it will fucking let me. Why is it not letting me?
Because it's slow.
What the fuck is going on? Let's try it from here.
Yeah, next week I will have the
Okay.
jump gate version updated, because holy fuck.
It's so.
Oof.
Yup. And that's gonna heal for 6.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
At a 1.
So a total of 14.
Alright, she's looking a lot better, but her wound is still fucking bleeding. She's still unconscious.
Yeah. And, I have my movement. I guess I just use my movement to get up off the ground.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna end your turn. Tug, can you make me a strength saving throw? You have advantage because you are raging. But it's not enough. As the creature grabs you with one of its vines and holds you up in the air, you take 5 measly damage.
Wow.
Damage is damage.
Who are you hitting?
The tree.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Nice 14 damage. And Jotun, my friend. You're gonna take 32 damage.
For what? I don't even get a save?
No. As
What
the
the fuck? Okay.
as the hellish rebuke hits the tree, dissipating in the air, the creature roars at her, and then you see a branch come swinging like almost out of nowhere from your side, and it's gonna hit you for 32, and it's gonna send you 50 feet on the ground, and you're prone.
Sure.
Jesus Christ. And fuck. This thing's gonna try and climb over this thing. Bring in Tug with him. He is now on top of the wall. You can still hit him. His reeds are big as fuck. And we're gonna go to you, Jotun.
Oh my god, it's King Kong and I'm the beautiful lady.
Alright, I stand up. And my turn.
I'll let you.
Wow.
I'll let you
Like I can't do anything else right now, dude. I really can't.
How about a javelin?
You have it?
No, I threw them both.
You're right next to your old javelin and the one that Tug threw.
They were over here.
Oh shit, you're right.
Wait, can someone throw spiritual weapon? Is that a thing?
No.
And I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to touch the spiritual weapon. The radiant damage would hurt me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, without. Yeah. All right, we go to William then. I'm gonna move you away.
No.
I
No.
seriously hate these style of maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just moving 1 square.
It's rough.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move in 1 square, and I'm gonna cast Rhymes Binding Ice at it.
Ooh.
Because whole freaking person doesn't work. It's not humanoid.
Valid.
Anyway. Is it restrain?
No. Doru, we'll get Big Doru in a second. It's ineffective. As your ice begins to cling to the creature, you see that the electricity emanating from it bursts out even more, breaking chunks of ice off this thing before eventually it shakes all the ice off of it.
Does
Okay,
the
it
ice
still
get
take-
close to me at all?
No,
Does it still take damage?
it does not. There's no cause for half damage on save. Oh wait, there is! But it's still not
yeah,
hindered.
there is.
But it's still not hindered.
Yeah, yeah.
It
It still
takes-
takes half damage.
Bro, can you roll
It-
damage when you do this? 16?
It is 16. It's there, man.
Bro, I don't know what to tell you other than the fact that this thing just keeps taking like a shit ton of words to go through to find it. Alright.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything else?
That's it. I have no more bonus action. That's all.
Okay.
Somebody throw a rock at me, give me 1 damage, and I'll Hellish Rebuke it again.
Wait, does throwing something... Is it a bonus action or action?
Action. Gotta have it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's nothing else.
Alright, Mugwort, you're unconscious still, I'm sorry. You're bleeding a little bit, but your friends are here. Can I have Doru save you? I'm just kidding. Speaking of Doru, taking a second to look around, you notice that Doru is just unconscious on the ground. He seems to twitch every now and then.
What?
He seems to twitch every now and then, like a muscle spasms in his arms and legs. But other than that, he's unconscious. And I would say you would know, but you guys were a little too busy fighting, which I can't really blame you.
Was that what the passive perception was about?
Yeah. That and another thing,
Okay.
but... Alright, Tug. You unfortunately have not yet taken damage. So you're no longer angry. But it is your turn. You could go back into anger.
I am gonna go back into angry.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Oh, you don't
and-
need to. Because you're grappled with this creature, you have advantage against the branch.
Oh, sweet.
And you cut yourself free.
Wait, I'm way in the air.
Yeah, you are. You take 5 damage. This one hurts a little bit more because you're lower health, but you do leave a nice, cool little crater.
You said that any type of damage I get to choose what I hit, right?
Like, what do you mean?
So technically, this damage I could use Hellish Rebuke and hit the tree.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
The falling.
Oh, I'm gonna say you take damage from the world for that one. You can hellish rebuke the ground if you want. Because, like, it's not like the tree branch did this, right? Like, it is just dropping damage.
Technically, it dropped me.
Does anybody have anything else to supplement this argument?
I
Well,
mean,
considering he is raging, if it would drop him, he would still be angry at the tree for dropping him.
But he's the one who caused the drop? Like, he knowingly said, oh, I'm gonna cut myself out of this, right?
He doesn't know anything. He's raging.
Hold on a second. What does post hellish rebuke for me?
which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see.
It's not the creature that damaged you. But I will let you get away with it this time. Because I like the spunk.
Yay.
Alright. 3 damage. That's not bad. And not the crystal, right?
Not the crystal.
Okay, cool. Alright, Deirdre. You're prone. You're hurt a little bit.
No, I used my movement to get up.
Oh yeah, that was another turn. Sorry. You're hurt a little bit. You see that Tug is now being grabbed, who has now freed himself. A little hurt as well. Looking around, everybody besides William looks to be in severe condition.
Okay. And when it comes to Tug and Jotun, who looks like they are more in reach of the creature, like
Tug.
that the creature could more easily, Tug's more easily accessed by the creature.
Yeah, he's within 25 feet of Tug. Jotun's 50 feet away, or at least 25 plus feet away.
Okay. Then Deirdre is going to step over, or stand over top of unconscious Mug, just kind of trying to be in the way of any attack coming her way. And we're going to use the Vitality Aura on Tug to give him 2d6. and with Muggs still unconscious on the ground, unable to defend herself, we're going to use another Cure Wounds.
Okay. You're gonna have to add that one to yourself. Sorry, I can't. I guess I can move your token. Is that what that 2d4 is? Oh no, that's the vitality.
No, that is... Yeah. I was needing to switch between different things.
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be a good 7 HP. Okay.
And yeah, I'm just standing over her with my shield up, trying to be a block from unconscious Mug.
Okay. Okay. And so you see a branch come swinging down towards William. And you're gonna take 18 damage, William.
Wow. Wow, one time I get hit and I'm down to half health.
Yo, can you make me a strength saving throw, please? Oh, I actually didn't even need you to. That's crazy! Roll me an attack with advantage, Jotun. As the creature reaches out to grab Jotun, you see that its roots just couldn't reach him and stop about a couple feet away from Jotun. Enough that you see the tree strains, goes to move a bit, and the branch almost drops limp, causing Jotun a free chance to take a chunk of damage out of it. And it's gonna hit for, what's that, 13 damage. The tree will let out a scream of pain, and damn it. Tug. He swings his branch at you, hitting you for 10 damage, and you are unconscious.
Yay.
Excuse me. Upon seeing its failure, it screeches at you, Tainted. Roll me a strength saving throw.
Can't just use the one that we didn't need, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean.
And you take 9 damage as the creature grabs a hold of you. You are now suspended 20 feet in the air. And it is now your turn. You all can see that the crystal inside has stopped sparking violently, but is still moving as if it's agitated. Can you all roll me an Arcana check besides Mugwort?
Ooh.
Ooh. We got a smart guy here.
No, we do not. Or else that would be a 20 and not a 19.
Fair enough. Yeah, so this gem to you, Jotun, it looks as if it is damaged. And it doesn't. You don't know how long it's going to be able to contain the spell that is inside of it, because of how damaged it is. But the tree does not seem to be taking damage from the gem itself being attacked. It doesn't seem as if this statue is like being possessed, more like it's been given energy. So what would you like to do?
Right. Yeah, I'm going. What's the description on this orb of shield I have?
Necrotic. It gives you resistance to. It like nullifies a certain amount of damage from necrotic.
Okay. Never done that. I'm close enough to hit this thing since obviously I'm grappled.
Yeah. You still have use of your upper body.
I do that. Oh, why is it so low?
And it's going to be a miss. In fact, you notice your necrotic damage is essentially nullified. It doesn't even affect the tree.
Alright, that's it.
Okay. You are unconscious, as the strong grip of this thing is just enough to be able to pull you, or to begin not breaking your bones, but squishing the air out of you. You guys all see Jotun's body goes limp as he's being held by these giant trees' branches. And we go to you, William.
Alright, I have a question. Can I try to reach inside the hole and grab the gem and pull it out?
Yes, I will take like half your movement speed, because you'll be like climbing up its mouth, I guess.
Okay. Would it take an action, bonus action, or what is it?
It's gonna be a full action here.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
Roll me a strength check. I think I can.
Strength?
If I saw him starting to move, would he be in reach for me to do a guidance on him for this? Like it's an action, so I doubt it.
No, because it's an action. No, he would be out of
Yeah.
the way, and it's not your turn.
And I would like to add something. You say
Yeah, so I thought.
the gem was moving around very quickly, right? You would think that would take a dex, not a strength, right?
You don't realize that this thing is being held in by trees and twigs. I said that earlier. Like it's in a nest of like vines and shit. It's not just floating.
Okay. Just strength, no athletics, nothing else?
Nope. Just roll me a strength check.
Okay. Oh, 15. That's not bad.
But it's not enough. As
Okay,
you reach
great.
inside of its mouth and go to begin pulling on this thing, you just can't. This thing is not naturally bonded to this tree. Though the vines do not let go. You can hear the groaning as you try and pull, but they pull harder. You roll me a dexterity saving
Can
throw.
I use my inspiration on this?
Go ahead.
Never mind. It sucks.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
And as you fail to pull
Yeah.
this out, touching the gem in its fractured state, it's releasing energy, and you take the force of this energy as it shoots electricity into your hands as you attempt to pull on it. You take 5 damage as you are flung onto your back onto the ground. You see like a little bit of smoke trail coming from his head.
Alright. And that's it for my turn.
Okay, Mugler, you're chilling. You take 4 damage. Tug, can you roll me a strength save?
I'm unconscious.
I mean a death save? Sorry.
If my thing will pop up.
And you're stabilized.
Not 20.
Then we go to you, Deirdre.
Sorry, I'm desperately looking through here, seeing if there's anything I can do.
Are you thinking about me?
Okay, that's not gonna work. Like, literally the only thing that I can potentially do is, for what I actually have, is cure wounds and the vitality thing. Which
I have
isn't
other
really
shit.
gonna help us here. The only other thing I can think of is something that I don't have access to right now, and I doubt just attempting it would do anything.
I have a healer's kit.
Yeah, but it would still take an action to use it, and what would that even really do? It's gonna stabilize. It's not going to heal you guys, really.
I'm still bleeding out.
That's true. Okay, I guess, yeah, I'll steal your healer's kit to try and keep you from bleeding out. And I guess I'll use my bonus action to use a vitality thing on someone. I'm guessing that would be a medicine check.
Yes, please. And you successfully cauterized her wound. She is no longer bleeding out.
Okay. Okay, the only person I can really reach is Tug. And so I guess 2d6 to Tug.
Oh, you seem really depressed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the only one that's conscious right now, I think.
William's
Well,
not
I'm still
conscious.
conscious. Yeah.
Oh, you're still conscious. Okay.
Yep.
So it's just the two of us that are currently conscious, and
Yep.
That
I have
heal-
nothing I can do because I do not have divine intervention, and that's the only thing I could think of that might help us.
That heal will regain Tug's consciousness.
I
And
mean, we
Oh,
would you like to do anything else, Deirdre?
we have holy water.
Would you
It
like to
doesn't-
do
holy water did shit all.
Would you like to do anything else, Deirdre?
I have nothing else I can do.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. And you all see the clouds begin clearing. The storm above slows to a slight drizzle. The thunder, the ominous black clouds seem to recede, leaving just gray clouds, slightly less dark and ominous, but small bits of lightning flashing here, but nothing making contact with the surrounding area. And as you see the electricity, the electric gem inside of the creature begins to spark, still a bit violently and agitated, but not nearly as bad as earlier. The tree groans, its branches begin creaking, and as it holds Jotun, it is going to begin to try and eat Jotun, trying to take a chunk of it, but the lightning inside crackles. He does take some damage from the bites and from some of the lightning, but the tree is unable to hold on to him. And so out of just pure frustration, you see that Jotun is also thrown, and he takes 20 damage.
Jotun got yeeted.
Shit.
He is no longer in its hands, but this thing is not happy. As he begins inching forward over the wall again, he turns his gaze towards you, William, and he swings.
Well, time to die.
You are unconscious.
Wait, can I use shield?
What is your natural? It is not enough. He
See,
breaks through
well-
your shield, shattering it completely. And with a final groan, you're gonna take 18 damage, Deirdre. As it drops its branch onto her, silence fills the air. Tug, just barely opening your eyes, you hear a loud groan coming from the inside of the tree. Before the tree then explodes, the gem inside of it getting agitated more and more as the creature moves around. You see sparks begin to shoot out of it, cracks begin to appear all over the tree's surface before it lets out its final flurry of blows, its last tree branch hitting the ground and landing on Deirdre, before you see that it just cracks and splinters and explodes, burning and turning into ash as the rain falls down on it. The lightning emanating from the gem is enough to completely cause an explosion and kill the treant. The gem falls on top of the wall, just emanating blue as sparks can be seen shooting out of it. And combat is over. I need William, Deirdre, and I think Jotun, did you stabilize already?
No.
Alright, I need you all three to make me a death save.
Oh,
And you're just the only ones who succeed. Tug, waking up, dazed in your consciousness, you see a stabilized mugwort with a bandage over her now missing arm. Deirdre laying underneath a half-burned, half-cracked, and slightly destroyed branch. Jotun, unconscious on the floor, a distance down the road. Doru asleep, and William also unconscious. What would you like to do?
Panic! Panic. We are panicking. I don't have no healing.
Okay.
Would Mugwort be stirred awake by his panicking?
No, you are unconscious of your mortal wounds and unfortunate tendencies. Okay, so Tug, I want you to talk us through what would Tug be thinking, what would his reaction be, what would he be trying to do, what would he be trying to figure out?
First, he would just be muttering to himself and grabbing his head, be like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? Then he's gonna run around each of them like, what do I do? Like a chicken with his head cut off, just running around. And he's gonna like decide to search them all to see if he can find a potion or something.
No, but you do find a healer's kit off of Mugwort. And you see that there's some instructions on how to heal a wound, how to stabilize somebody. A very basic guide, but you feel confident enough you might be able to put this to use. Go ahead and roll me 3 medicine checks.
I don't wanna.
You have to.
TPK.
That's 1.
I'll take that one.
No, let me take it.
No.
Hold on. Let her roll first.
It's all mine.
Okay.
I told you I don't
Keep
want.
rolling. You are not stupid and successfully managed to stabilize all 3 of your friends.
Ooh. The 6 was stabilized.
Healer's kit.
Mm-hmm. Even dumb people can use them. Jotun goes back
Hey.
to 0, William back to 0, and Deirdre back to 0. Okay, so, Tug, it's just you and your unconscious friends in the middle of a wet, fucking previously stormy hill. After defeating that creature, you see the gem drop, but you also notice something pretty cool. you see a spear lands in the center of the road, right about here or so. It is a beautiful spear that has actually I can give you a better description. Hold on. It is a beautiful tribal spear. As it hits the ground, you see it's a normal size, or a longer than normal size spear by a couple feet, and on the back end it has almost a halberd style, a stone that is spiked up at the top, and then two smaller stones around the shaft, so that way that you could possibly use this to swing targets. But the more notable feature, you see that it has blood dripping into the ground, like the tip of the spear that's in it is causing a red little thing to what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, kind of pull around, and you hear a whisper, a deep voice carried on the wind. Long have I waited, it says, for one who is worthy. My spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it, and rule these mountains in my stead, just like the mighty waters from the early days of the Whispering Wall. And then you see, looking around in confusion, off to the west, you look into the forest, or into the mist, and you see what looks to be like a city, shrouded, obscuring the detail, but you can still see it. A white fortress on a hill above a great city. It appears quite distant, maybe a mile away, but you can hear what sounds like the echo of a church bell.
I think I hit my head too hard. Is this the spear he saw in his dream?
It is indeed the same spear.
He's definitely going to be taking that spear.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'll put it in your journal underneath treasure. Okay. You retrieve the spear, grab it, kind of spinning it around for a second to get a feel. It's almost perfectly weighted, like a true warrior spear should be. And you feel a kindred spirit, like something where someone is watching over you. Everybody...
I wish I had more time to enjoy this, but everybody is.
Alright, go ahead and roll me hit dice. An hour will pass, and Tug's gonna do what Tug thinks he should do, and that's gonna be probably pull everybody to cover, right?
Yeah, he's gonna get everybody somewhere he thinks is safe, which,
The hill?
knowing him,
or-
it's hard.
Would it be inside the rocks, or would it be...
Inside the rocks.
Okay, fantastic. You carry your friends into the small little rock circlements, putting them as close to the wall, like sitting up against the wall as best as you can, and using what packs they have and that you have, you kind of formulate like a little tarps, so the way that you guys all stay out of the rain, and you all are going to get a short rest bonus. Let's go ahead and roll your hit
I'm
die.
going to pose them all to where they're doing weird-looking dance moves on the ground.
Oh my god.
How many hit dice can you roll per short rest?
As many as you have,
Great.
and you don't get them back until the next long rest.
Yep.
Oh, so considering we took a long rest, I should have my 6-pack?
Yep.
God damn it. Oh my fucking god.
Wait, did we have all 6 back? When I used my long rest button, it only gave me 3 back.
I should give you all of them back.
So we are conscious, right?
Yes. After an hour of rest, you all awaken. You see
That's past my limit.
what?
The last hit dice I did was past my limit, so do I just go to 32?
No. Yeah, you stop at your max HP. Alright, yeah, after you all wake up from your rest, which you guys gotta add your HP, 'cause that's a lot of numbers. But you all wake up to see that Tug is sitting next to a little campfire. He's made some shelter for you guys using the 10-foot rocks and some sticks and stuff that he found from the dead tree. He made you guys a little hut here as he's standing in the middle. You all awaken to find yourselves in some pretty odd poses you've never seen before. Tug chuckles to himself a little bit as you can see he's stirring what seems to be like some stew. It smells beautifully fragrant.
Can I first investigate what is inside this thing?
Oh, it's an old statue. It's a bunch of trees.
Is there anything inside?
No,
Okay, great.
That wasn't the statue that came to life.
it was. It's just a bunch of like trees and stuff that remain. The treant was the statue, so it's just a bunch of bundle of sticks.
Ah, okay. Is the body like disappeared or is it still laying around?
No, most of it's gone. It's just some branches left. Whatever might be left is probably ash by now.
Okay.
Did anyone retrieve the crystal?
No, it is still sitting on the wall.
I can retrieve it. Can I check if it's badly damaged or if it's still
Are you
usable?
going to touch it?
That is a question.
I mean, you already know that it damaged you when you reached your handed, so probably best not to touch it with your hands. If anything,
Yeah, I'll
grabbing them
wrap
with
it
one
around
or
a
something.
cloth or something.
Okay. As you get close, you do see that it is sparking with energy, and you do manage to put a cloth around it to grab it. It is probably about the size of a small dinner plate.
Is
And
it still...
you
Yeah, go ahead.
okay. So, you don't know what this is, so it means you wouldn't know how it works or what it does. So, as far as you're concerned, it's still spitting out energy, but it looks cracked. You could say it's probably, I'll give you an estimate, about 70% to 75% damaged.
Got it. So, mending, does that work on the crystal?
What level spell is mending?
It's a cantrip.
No.
Okay, because it says it can physically repair a magic item,
Mhm.
but I guess not. Yeah.
Would you guys like to do anything?
So, how's everybody doing?
Absolutely fucked. How the hell did we survive?
I
Luck.
wondered that myself.
I mean, it really just fell over. We didn't really do anything. You know.
I don't know if that went into your sheet or not, but I tried.
Oh, but look, the spear from my dream, like, fell from the sky.
Would you have spent this hour attuning to this weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's Daru?
Dora's still unconscious. I'll say he's conscious though. Probably waking up. Dazed and confused. I'll tell you what the spare does in a minute. what do you want Dory for?
Oh, I'm just looking at this pile and I don't see him.
He's underneath Mugwort.
Oh, he's underneath Mugwort's name and William's
Yeah.
health bar. Okay.
All right. So, what does the spear do? I hear you ask. I hear you ask. So, the blood spear. When you make a melee attack and reduce the target to 0, you get 2d6 temporary HP points.
Cool.
Blade curse.
Well, I guess we are just having a life crisis and just staring off the space, you know?
Pretty much. Deirdre's like sitting up and back against the stone wall and is just staring up at the sky currently.
Dory looks around. His face looking a little hazy. His brow furrowed. What the hell, man? I got knocked out before I could even get into the action. Fucking Christ. There's this weird burning sensation, like something in the back of my neck, but when I reached back, the next thing I know, I got unconscious. Everything became blurry. I started having a hard time hearing people. Everything is not good.
Honestly, I don't think you wanted to be a part of that fight. I mean, look at all them.
Yeah, I see that.
You said you felt something burning there.
Yeah, it's like a needle, like a hot needle in my neck.
Come over here, let me take a look to see if there's anything still there.
Roll a medicine check. Yeah. There seems to be a small, almost easy to miss hole, kind of like a little prick in the back of his neck. And upon further investigation, you pull out what seems to be a thin sliver about 2 inches long of what looks to be like a needle. And just by touching it, you can feel the radiant energy coming from it.
So it feels holy in nature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it in her hand and kind of stare at it for a moment.
Does William see what Deidre is holding?
I don't know. You meant to go grab the rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's put you over here. Probably not.
How many spell slots do we get back for a short rest?
I don't remember. It depends on your class.
I think Warlock's the only one who actually gets them back on a short rest.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, everyone else it's a long rest. Unless you use some thing that allows you to get them back. Like I have a thing in my thing where I can restore a spell slot, which is it's what I was looking at in the fight where I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But it did not bring a high enough spell slot back to me
Gotcha.
for what I needed.
Dory looks around and says, "So what's the plan? Did we get what we came for?" A lot of sitting around, not a lot of talking about what happened.
Ultimately we came here to destroy the druids.
Right.
Kind of destroyed themselves.
Oh.
We've got what might be the crystal that the old man's looking for, but we don't know for certain. But it's the only thing that makes sense, considering that the druids fucking stole it from him, apparently.
Yeah, that kind of tracks. Okay.
Who cares
Like,
about
no,
all that
just-
right now? Look at Mugwort.
Yeah, she's missing an arm. That's not good, Captain.
Can I find Bogwart's arm?
It's beginning the early stages of necrosis.
Okay. Can I just immediately chill it and freeze it just in case? If we can reattach it.
What are you gonna chill it with?
With frostbite.
And how are you going to keep it cold?
It's a cantrip, I can just continuously cast it.
If it's already close to necrosis, is it worth saving though?
It's already begun the early stages of necrosis.
I mean, how long has it been?
An hour.
I
Yeah,
feel like
we
you
can't
can
stick it
still
back on there.
reattach it.
No, we can't.
But you can stick a body part back
No,
within.
you would know.
No,
Because
no,
it
you
does
can't.
Start eating
Sure.
away at it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Colin here, or Tug, is a medical professional. She would know.
Okay.
Science, bitch! Sorry, I had to.
Science.
Okay. So Dario takes a deep breath and he looks around and goes, "Alright, well, we lick our wounds and we probably go drop this thing off so we can get out of here."
Well, I'm not looking anything. That doesn't sound sanitary.
No, it's a term to like heal your wounds. Because wolves lick their wounds to heal them.
Still sounds unsanitary.
Hey man, dogs spit go crazy. For healing wounds.
No offense, DD.
She's not even listening, to be honest. She's staring off into space again for a moment. After a couple of moments of staring off into space, she is gonna use the wall, like grabbing onto it, to help haul herself back up to her feet and walk after our armless friend. You're just not gonna say anything. Gonna put a hand on Monk's shoulder and sit down next to her.
Yeah, she's just gonna stay there. She's fucking distraught. She had to watch the arrow, which brought back the one time that she almost died. She woke up with a fucking lost arm. She's not gonna say shit. She's just here. She's going through it. She's having second thoughts on why she is even here and why she is doing the things that she is currently doing, and if she can continue to do the things that she is currently doing.
Maybe we need to take a long rest. Just stay here for a bit.
Probably not safe to stay here.
Well, we're not exactly moving right now.
If we're going to take a proper rest, I think our only real option is to return to the vineyard.
To the vineyard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Old dude's house.
And you
If
guys.
Mugwort doesn't want to walk, Tug will carry her.
She doesn't want to be touched right now. She's gonna walk.
And you guys make the 2-mile trek back to the vineyard, back to the grove, and the grandfather is the first one to greet you. Oh, you're back! That is great. Ah, but the grim faces tells me it was not so great of an experience. I am so sorry that it might have caused a bit more destruction than we were expecting. We've also found traces of acidic and necrotic magic in some of the vineyards. It seems like Strahd's magic starting to affect us all. And as you hand him over the gem, he grabs it with his bare hands, which you fear to do, but he does it without hesitation, just snatching it, and he looks at it, the energy pouring out of it. You've damaged it. What did you do?
Tug's gonna
They're
instantly
really gonna
point at
fucking
William.
blame us for that right now.
But I can. I told you to retrieve it, not to destroy it. Gods, there's magical energy in here.
It was
Natural magic. It is very dangerous
It
and
was
will have to
inside
be dispelled.
fucking tree statue that was summoned by the druids that nearly fucking killed us.
It's not my problem, is it? You know what you are taking on. This is a cold, harsh world. I'm not going to baby you because you can't handle treant. Now,
Like, you fucking could.
I appreciate you going to get this one back, but try on the next ones to not destroy it. Because now, I have to dispel the dangerous magic inside of it and hope that doesn't destroy it, the process. Then, I have to repair it and then try to re-enchant it. Thank you very much for being aware of the arcane arts, you stupid clerics. Now get out of my sight, all of you. I don't care anymore. And as he walks away, you can see the hotness in his voice is represented by the feathers on his cloak kind of start to radically rise and lower, almost in pulses. And a few of the other family members walk over as he yells at you all, and they all start to try to console him and say, "Grandfather," and he's just like, "Stop, I don't care. I have a more prized possession to take care of." As he hobbles to the grove, the rest come over, and you see a few healing potions are passed forward. You guys are going to get 3 potions of superior healing. And you're going to see, thankfully they're all druids. They're going to offer you guys a place to rest and do their best to tell you that he can't be pleased. This man only cares for his vineyard. His anger's not directed at you. It is like the only thing in this world that he loves. Like, the only reason these people are around him as family is because he does need to be taken care of because he's old, and because this is their homeland. Even after he passes, they're going to stay.
I want to throw a rock at him.
I don't recommend that. There's a reason why they call him the Wizard of the Vineyard.
I don't care if he's the Wizard of Oz.
You huck a rock at him, the closest thing you got, and he turns around and he just puts the crystal in it, and the lightning just destroys it. But he ain't angry. He's gonna keep on walking away. Superior should be... Alright, these 3 potions each will regain 8d4 plus 8 hit points when you drink it. It is an action to use it, and you guys have a total of 3 of them to disperse amongst each other as you wish.
I'm gonna say this right now, Deirdre should have one of those.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Alright.
Does the healing potion work when reattaching limbs?
No,
No.
Okay.
it does not heal
Alright.
wounds.
There's a specific, there's specific things for regrowing limbs and stuff, and we are nowhere close to that.
Got it.
Alright. One of the warriors is going to bring you an axe. Group. Let me make sure I can find it. Yeah, it is a magical battle axe. One of the brothers, a woodcutter, comes up to you, and he says, "Had I known that it was a plant creature, I would have given you this well before you had left." And he hands the group a magical axe. It is carved with leaves and vines on the handle, and it weighs half as much as a normal battle axe. When it hits a plant, whether ordinary or a creature, it takes an extra 1d8.
I can't wait to go the rest of this campaign without fighting a plant.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
featured
That's
me.
what I was
It's
thinking.
gonna be so cool. It's gonna be the best.
Ah, man, that's what you think. You guys can handle a tree ant, right?
I mean, we almost all died, sure. If that's what you call handling.
Alright, I love that. Yeah, would you guys like to take your free long rest here?
Sure.
Sure.
We don't really have anywhere else to go for the most part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's gonna be 4 in the afternoon when you guys awaken. You guys awake to a much nicer day. There is thankfully no more rain. Oh, excuse me. And you all find yourselves again back in this grove outside of the vineyard. Do you guys have anything you would like to do in terms of traveling, heading anywhere, anything of the sort?
Well, before we do any traveling, Deirdre is gonna want to pull Mug aside for a moment.
You're gonna have to like really try and break through her right now, because she's just not on this planet.
She is trying.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys can go to another chat.
Yep. Just gonna take Mug by the hand and lead her away if she can.
Okay, you three. Do you have anything you would like to discuss or do?
We're men. We don't talk about our feelings. Let's go break stuff.
Yeah, let's go. I can't think of anything else.
Okay. Nothing, Jotun?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, we were pretty much almost TPK there, and I can't really think of anything else we could have
We
done.
should have been TK.
Yeah, we should have.
Should have what? Vent?
Should have been TP.
We should have died.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
DM
I
was
know.
nice.
Exactly. I was thinking the trend would not go down like that.
Not quite. Well, let's just say that you guys were close to killing it before anyone went down, but the gem still puts out energy, right?
Yeah.
So if it hurt you when you got close to it, imagine what it did to the tree.
I thought the gem was actually, I don't know, the reason why the tree is alive or some shit.
You're
That's what I'm
not
trying
wrong.
to. That's why I was trying to pick it up, you know, so it's dead. But anyway, I failed.
No, it's
Strength
okay.
is not my.
I
Yeah.
will say it does have to do with vessels and maybe like not summoning magic, but like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a battery or something. I don't know.
an energy source is a good path. And no, I couldn't have killed you guys, because you guys would have. I would have had to like attack your dead bodies.
Outside of.
Yeah, but if you delayed it 1 or 2 turns, the death save might have killed us.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what would have happened. I was on the same side of. I hope this thing dies before they die.
Yeah, I tried radiant damage, cold damage. I was gonna try fire damage, but it seems like it didn't really do much either. Because Hellish Rebuke is fire, right?
Yeah.
Get some oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just needed an axe.
Mm-hmm. You think it would have made a difference?
What? The axe?
Yeah.
I mean,
It is unfortunately just a normal battle axe, so it doesn't even get +1. Oh no, it does get +1. It would have been
maybe it
probably
would
best
have
on
become
tag.
different if I poured the demon ichor inside his mouth.
You know what? I'll be honest, bro. The more damage you do to the crystal, the higher chance you have of breaking it. I'll tell you this
Yeah.
one, breaking the gem would not have stopped the tree. And well, it depends on how much damage the explosion did. Let's see. I can actually tell you.
But yeah, she's lost. She is finding difficulty.
It would be. Yeah, it would have been close. It could have. It's the first big boss. Well, not the first one, but it's another big boss that you guys have fought.
Well, it was raining, right?
Mhm.
And here I thought lightning or cold would have done better, but
So my issue, I really wanted it to, but I would have everybody take damage who's wet because of the rain. Rain on the
yeah, that's why I
water.
didn't try.
That's
lightning.
why I was
tried
really
cold.
like. I really had to internally struggle with that one because I was like, if I allow lightning to travel and like be super effective to this tree, lightning spells would hurt pretty much everyone in the vicinity. So anybody like shocking grasp, anybody close to the tree or close to whoever's getting hit would have been bad.
Wait, I have a question. What is the ever bright lantern made of? Like, what's inside it?
I could be wrong. It might be.
Yeah, because if you would have mentioned
Where is it?
any sort of prosthetic or anything,
No, it's not even pulling up.
it would have. You could see it on her
I think it's
face that
magical.
It would have hurt her.
Oh, so it wouldn't help us with the previous battle, like with the
It is
Gloomstalker?
based off of continual flame. Continual flame is a flame equivalent in brightness to a torch. So yeah, it would have.
Well, you say if it's non-magical light, then it will appear.
Yes.
Continuous flame is magical light, right?
Yeah. If he's in, if he's in any light, the contingency was that she cast dark vision, and any spell that is lower level, that is magical cast inside of darkness is like negated essentially. So like a light spell being level 1, if someone casts darkness at level 2 on it, it would not be effective.
I was talking about the Gloomstalker, the hunter.
The yeah, I know. I was explaining darkness.
Oh, okay.
Talking, simplifying that because any spell that causes light would have worked. So inside the lantern is a continual flame spell. It is like 120 feet range or some shit. Yeah. And the flame requires no oxygen and creates no heat. It can be hidden but not smothered or quenched. And it's essentially just like a magical lantern. Like the flame is magical.
So it wouldn't have, I don't know, burn stuff?
No, it can't give off heat.
Okay.
It's just light.
Okay.
She's just gonna give you kind of like a sad smile.
So for the trend, would radiant damage would have worked better? Because I did try.
Not really. It's not undead.
Yeah. Oh, tongue just went away.
She's being
Oh.
summoned.
Yeah. I like to think her kids are just going in a ritual circle and starts summoning her. She just appears.
Okay.
Well,
Wait.
considering this a vineyard,
Mm-hmm.
would there be wine? And wine is flammable.
Mm-hmm. Remember
So there
how
would
all
be
the
wine
plants are
here.
dead?
I don't know why the plants are dead though.
I know.
Out of character, didn't we decide to not try and set the vines on fire?
We did?
Yes, because if we set the vines on fire, Mr. Old Man is gonna be angry with us, and he's probably gonna try and kick our ass.
No, I was talking about the trend. The
Trend.
tree
Oh.
end.
Put wine
Yeah.
on it, set it on fire.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I was saying.
Alcohol's flammable. And as the two come back from their talk, we are going to go ahead and end the session there. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information since you took the gem directly back to the vineyard. The family tells you that it's the gems that are causing the ability for this vineyard to grow the wine that it is. Generations have been passed down, and until you hit about the normal human age of 50, most mages are still not strong enough to be able to cast the spell that enchants these gems, which is why parts of the family tend to stay in the vineyard, because the magical gems also stow away the magic and keep the dark energy that Strahd's domain summons at bay, stopping any of the vineyard from being damaged. But unfortunately, creatures can just still walk up on it. The forest and fog that surrounds it is like the only magical barrier line that you guys can see, or I guess it's not really magical, but like you know what I mean. But other than that, they tell you that this vineyard is still like somewhat vulnerable because people can still just walk on their thing. That's why people tend to stay here, so they have numbers. Various were-ravens or lycanthropes and druids can train here, and they will always have some sort of defense. And so, yeah, you learn that in order for the wines to come back, he needs them. Now, unfortunately, the one you gave was damaged and needs to be dispelled safely. And so it's going to take a couple days before it is in a condition to be enchanted. So right now they're not able to grow any of the start growing any wine, but they do tell you that you did manage to get the second best wine, which is really good for them because they said that having this one is better than having just the first one, and obviously not as good as having the best one, but they thank you for your efforts, and again say regardless of him being a crusty old man, you guys are putting hope back in their hearts. And they also will tell you, if you guys are not feeling so great, based off of how you're reacting to the horrors, the near-death experience that you had with the large tree monster, they said, would you rather just come with our caravan to take these last 3 barrels of wine back to Valaki? It'll take some time, probably less than a day to get there, but they want to wait because they don't want to go during the festival. And so they offer, you guys come with us in our convoy, and 12 of us, including you guys, so like 12 of these people, will join you guys, and you'll take a convoy to Valaki the next day. Talk to Erwin about the situation, and then see if there's any aid or anything else that they can help with.
Deirdre actually has a question. for them,
Yeah.
because they mentioned the festival and not wanting to go during that time. She's going to ask them more about the festival and what causes them to want to avoid it.
The burgomaster that runs the city has been continuously running these events despite the despair growing, because he believes that the only way to fix the problem is to cover it up by forced happiness. So they hold a festival every Saturday or seventh day of the week where people will come around and they'll have an event. Like last week was the Festival of Wolves, where they got everybody around town. They had a giant wolf head that they burned, and then they had a meal before all of the soldiers and capable men left, and they went and hunted wolves in the forest for like a day or two, came back with all the wolves they could kill, and then put their heads on pikes. The Festival of the Sun, however, is what the Mardukov family is worried about. There is no sun, so they know that he plans on building a giant face of a sun with like the tendrils and such in the center of town, and they plan on sacrificing those who are in the pens, the ones that have been deemed as malicious or disturbing the peace. And essentially majority of the town has to go through with this festival, otherwise there could be widespread war. The Mardukovs don't have the numbers in Valaki to defend the inn as well as get control of the city. They only have enough people in their entire family to either stay in Valaki or stay in Wineyard.
I knew I didn't like these fucking festivals for some reason.
Now,
So
estimates are there's about 11 people out of a population of about 2,000 that are currently penned up. Apparently, Isaac has been making rounds to houses to collect festival taxes, as well as making children who are capable to do arts and crafts, sometimes taking them out of schooling to fill a quota of enough children. They
Great, child labor.
Yeah. Other than that, they do say that the Mardukovs obviously hate the Valaki, people of Valaki, but they're not the only one. In fact, they have heard some rumors that there is a couple of things. A man in a carnival wagon seems to have been poking his head around the inn a little too much, and let's just say the few interactions that have been that the tigers have had with people or his saber-tooth were all Vistani, and they've come across many of places where they've been tailing him, and only Vistani are dead in his wake. They also tell you that there has also been reports of what seem to be wolfmen, they're assuming werewolves, who have been stalking the town. A weird force of about 4 or 5 people at a time can be seen running through the forest, in and out of it, and howling has been heard for the past few days.
Fuck, could we rally them all up and just attack that place?
And so, to not be involved or be the ignition to a fucking war, they don't want to go during the festival. Their presence, just a large force, even if it's just a convoy for wine, is enough that the burgomaster will have something happen to them. Because as it stands, they're the only family who can produce wine in the area. But, you guys remember a certain mercantile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just say he might have some deep pockets. And he's got a supply of some interesting wine, a bit sour, but it's wine nonetheless. And so the festival and the fuel for this festival will be fueled by Bildrat's sour wine. And they are worried that the festival will include something a bit more dangerous than just killing wolves. But they don't know. The Festival of the Sun it's enough to cause them concern.
Deirdre has one other question on that. what do they think would happen if the people of the town saw sunlight before any sacrifices were made?
That the it would play into exactly what the Burgermaster wants. Everybody would think that this first ever sun appearing, they're alluding that it could bring a lot of happiness and joy to the people if they also believed, and the Burgermaster believed, that what they did worked. Maybe they don't need sacrifices.
Even before rather than after.
Like if you cast sunlight before. Yeah, like I said, maybe they don't need sacrifices.
Mm.
They do warn you, though, that I mean, they're not stupid people. Can they make the assumption that you're a cleric?
Oh yeah, like she's not been hiding it
Cool.
at all.
Yeah, they can assume that you can call on the holy light, and they will tell you that, yeah, it will probably help you. In the case that you need natural or you need some sort of sunlight, like vampires, 100%. But they do also tell you that do be careful, because if any of your attempts to coerce them or any magic or anything that you guys do that causes an effect upon the people or openly, be careful that it's not misconstrued, because he doesn't know who is in the midst of the Burgermaster's pockets. He doesn't know if Strahd has a connection to him. They don't know if they're all secretly vampires. No fucking clue. This man's like backstory and lore is more tight-lipped than I don't know, a fish's mouth duct taped and glued.
Okay. She'd thank them for the warning and for the information, because that's why she wanted to ask before making any plans or like trying anything that might be stupid.
Mm-hmm. They do look at you, wondering if you guys have any ideas, and if well, actually no. Before they even consider that, they do look at you all, and they do want to confirm: are you guys fine with waiting another day? If it's important that you get to the festival and attempt to stop it, they will give you what they can to offer help, but it will be much more harder for them to help you.
Well, Deirdre looks at the others because she does not want to let people be sacrificed, but also is aware that there's not much that they might be able to do.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like one of the times that Mugwort speaks up a little bit. As unfortunate as it is, it's better to sacrifice a smaller amount of people to properly plan, so more people don't die later on.
Doru will choke on his words a bit, but he says, yeah, sometimes you have to take the lesser of two evils, and what's more evil than letting a couple of shitty people kill some innocent people, huh? Like turning a vampire or a paladin into a vampire is shittier than that.
You're just gonna see that Mugwort's gonna shake her head, hand Deirdre her grappling hook, and then take a few steps back.
But
William is gonna speak out a little bit as well. He was just thinking, what if those innocent people were his daughter? What would he have chose?
and Doru is gonna chime up and say, Deirdre and Jotun, can you live with that? I know that is gonna test your faith, but more importantly, what about your morality and ethics? I'm all for charging in there, but
No.
I don't know what we're getting into.
I don't know. Part of me wants to say that no, I can't live with it. But the other part is, if we do something and it fails, it could just cause more death for more people.
she's a bit of a distance away, but she's still listening. She's gonna say, we just got information about possible allies that don't like Valaki. You, Deirdre, could try and use your lycanthropy to possibly talk to some of the wolfy people. And maybe we could talk some of the people here to helping us along with other people.
Yeah. Unfortunately, those werewolves aren't going to be our friends. Remember last time that we found a werewolf? It was an ambush. It played right into your heart, remember? Little hurt wolf walked right up to it. We didn't even have a chance.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Maybe you're right. But the were-ravens say differently. They do say that there is a faction of werewolves known to live here. They cannot confirm nor deny that they are the same ones, nor can they say that these are the exact wolves you'll be running into. But they do tell you the band of werewolves that currently follow Strahd are kind of at war. There was some infighting and the pack split. Werewolves were sparse in Barovia for a few years, and then suddenly they came back, but more ruthlessly. Instead of just maiming a target or just taking what they want to eat, there were a couple of attacks on Barovia, the village of Barovia, that kind of aided in half of the population being killed, including children and women. Since then, it's just been hearsay of, oh, a werewolf attack here, a werewolf attack there, and without a question, most people they just assume that nothing survives. But remember, guys, they have a treasure waiting for you.
The treasure can wait.
Mm-hmm. I know. Is there any questions you have, anybody?
I don't know, what's people's morality looking like? What's your brains thinking?
I think William
think
would
this might-
just. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I was just saying. I think William would just, even though it's reckless, he would just rush into it.
Remember how that's almost gotten you killed one time at least?
Yeah, but he's a crazy old man.
He does want to stay alive to get his daughter, doesn't he?
Yeah, but what if his daughter is there?
Why would his daughter be there?
I don't know.
He doesn't know where she's at, so he can assume
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Why wouldn't he assume it?
Because I remember a certain bad person showing him an image of his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But what does that mean?
I'm not
Exactly.
connecting any dots.
No, that's the thing. I think you're connecting the wrong dots. You remember, not everything you see is true as it seems. You've come across that many times. What about you, Jotun?
Oh.
How's Jotun feeling after that?
Honestly, pretty discouraged. Hungry. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Doru and Jotun can have some bonding time when they go hunting.
No, Doru doesn't even want to go hunting. Doru feels like shit. He feels the most useless because he didn't even get to fight. He didn't even get to help you guys. And the least, worst of all, he woke up and everything was already over. At this moment, Dora will be just kind of brewing in his own head for a bit. You can see that he's been scribbling in a journal to himself. He's got a little satchel on his side, but he's still yet to get any real belongings. But he doesn't look good. He doesn't look happy.
Can William try to find out what caused Doru to faint? Like the needle, what is it?
It is a needle. It seems to be radiating radiant magical energy.
So there's no poison or anything?
No? Do you have an identify spell or anything?
I mean, Deja has
I think
it,
we
not
both
me.
do. Oh,
I
I
changed
do,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I could ritual cast Identify on it, but Deirdre's not really thinking of that at this moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
You have no idea, William.
Yeah.
Oh,
She is going to suggest that making a rash decision in either direction is not going to assist us. So, taking at least a few minutes to take in the information, consider things, and then talking to each other about it is probably the better thing to do. Because this is a big decision to make. And out of character, I'm thinking like, as a group, we should kind of discuss this as a plan going forward.
I was thinking that.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying what William was thinking, but out of character, we should definitely discuss this.
And so, that's where we end. You guys will remain in the at the grove, taking your rest. It is going to be 5 p.m. and you all will be fully healed and back and rested from your excursion. I will give a quick thing. I do need to give you guys a 1 second. Let's see. Oh, I do need to give you information because of where is it? There you are. I want to make sure that you guys know where you're going for the next stuff. Let's see. Yeah. So, 3 weeks ago, one such attack, another gem was found and dug up and taken. Very specifically, it was an attack of scarecrow constructs, such as like magical scarecrows. This is why he thinks it was Baba Lysaga. Then the second one was from Yesterhill, and I know there is a last one. I'm just trying to remember where it is.
On the mention of Baba Lysaga, that's actually something that Deirdre would like to ask the druids or the Were-Raven people about too, because she would want to ask them about her specifically, and if she has connection to the 3 hags from the windmill, or if that's entirely separate.
Wait, do we know what is Baba Lysaga?
You do not.
Well, they mentioned her as a hag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, they called her a hag earlier, which is what triggered the thought.
Let's see. You would not know anything about Baba Lysaga. You hear that she's a hag, but you've never heard that name. You've heard of Baba Yaga, but that's a completely different person.
John Wick.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Baba Yaga is a real entity, like an actual.
Yeah, I know.
But I love that.
But no, I was asking them if they know, and like mentioning that they had come across a coven of 3 hags in the windmill, and if they know if it's just a coincidence that there's these 2 groups of hags, or if they might have connections.
They don't know. They say that the hags are pretty tight-lipped as well. They only heard about the one at the old bone grinder after you guys cleared it.
Mm. Okay. That answers that then.
I'm gonna have to do some digging for this last answer, but I can tell you guys now that you did get one of the three, giving it the being the gem that has the second frickin' thing, which is actually the where's the name? So the best one is purple grape mash. This one is red dragon crush. So it's a beautiful red with flakes kind of wine. But yeah, you guys are told that the last known location, the last known location that Baba Lysaga was chilling in was an old cottage, or an old set of cottages on the eastern side of the Solenka mountain, which is this big one over here.
Mm-hmm.
They say that it is pretty much shielded from all of the ice that comes off of it, but it's been a very long time since anybody's even touched that place. So they don't know if she's disappeared or gone somewhere else with it. All their information that they get from it is that the old cottages are just decrepit, old. There's no activity that they see, but they also can't get close enough to it. For some reason, there's always a storm that brews, and it quite literally stops them from being able to go towards it.
Okay. And they said that the reason why they suspect it was her is because of the scarecrow constructs?
Yes, because she's known to continuously send constructs to them. 3 weeks was the last time that Baba Lysaga's scarecrows had came and attacked, at which point they realized one of their gems was gone. 10 years ago, their very first gem has been gone, and there's been no sign of that one whatsoever.
So there's
Is
only
there-
one gem left.
Yes.
There's two.
I mean, there's 2 left, but there's only one that you guys have an idea of where it is.
Okay.
And do they have any potential information about this hag, or like even just like stories that they're not sure are real or not? Things that might have been passed down?
Yeah, I think I can give you one. Let's see. Yes. They can give you one thing that they know of. There are 4 ancient stones near a windmill that have been around like for centuries, and they said that each one has a carving of a city on it with a different season. The city of winter has snow on it. The city of spring has flowers. Summer has a sunburst, and autumn is with leaves. Apparently, it's ancient legends tell of the 4 cities, said to be cities of the paradise where the Morning Lord, Mother Night, and other ancient gods first dwell. They continuously have their own ravens watching it overhead, and they keep attempting to try and decipher it, but the only thing that they were able to find is a dream pastry that was on the center of the circle that the stones make, and it seems to have children's teeth as well that were kind of sprinkled around, and so they don't know what causes this. They have no idea where the fuck this came from, but the ravens have just been giving them like bits and pieces of what they see. And again, when they talk to ravens, it's like ravens give like 1 or 2 word answers.
Well, at hearing about the dream pastry and stuff, Deirdre will inform them that the coven of hags that they had encountered were creating dream pastries and basically handing them out to people.
Okay, so then if they found one of their dream pastries, then he tells you that you guys should go back to the windmill. Go see if you can't uncover anything there. Because They don't really know why it would be there. They also don't even know what the stones do, but they feel like that's like the only lead they really have. And this just can be something you guys do on the side. Just just try to remember that, yeah, you guys hear about some stones. The stones have had a dream pastry. Go check out the old windmill again.
Alrighty.
Anything else for you guys? No?
Sit on my end.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna mute myself. If you guys are going when I get back, cool. If you have any questions, you can either wait or send me a message.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you guys for playing. Hope you guys had a good session.